Ms. Mathis, good morning to you. You were instructed by your case manager, or should have been, that you need to come into the courthouse on today. I will not be able to do your hearing by way of Zoom. So thank you so much, ma'am. Have a good day. Ms. Mathis?
Yes, ma'am.
I will not be doing your hearing over Zoom on today. You were told that you must report to 36th District Court. Please do so. Thank you so much. I'll see you when you get here. Thank you.
Nobody told me to come to court.
They should have. They should have. Call your case manager. Call your case manager, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I am serving as the presiding judge on this morning. If you are in my courtroom, it should be because you are a part of the specialty court docket, or your last name begins with the letter A. If you are not a part of the specialty court docket, you are going to receive an invitation to a breakout room. Please make sure that you accept that invitation. If for some reason you got on earlier this morning, we appreciate that. However, I am going to complete my specialty court docket first before I call any other matters. And so if your last name begins with the letter A, please make sure you accept the invitation to the breakout room. Please also, if you are not familiar with my courtroom, please make sure that you are dressed appropriately at all times for court, that you keep your camera where I can see your face, because that's really all I need to see. I want to make sure that I don't see anything that I shouldn't see. All right, very good. And so with that, good morning to you, Ms. Wilson. Thank you for serving on this morning.
Good morning, Judge Holmes.
All right, and hopefully you have that updated docket now. And then, good morning to you, Mr. Fiken. If you could place your appearance on the record for me.
Thank you, and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney. And good morning to everyone.
All right, good morning, Mr. Fikens. And who's serving with you today, Mr. Fiken?
Well, I think Mr. Griffin and Mr. Barton were scheduled to be on. They just haven't arrived yet.
All right, and are you serving as our House counsel today?
Yes, Judge.
All right, very good. I'm sorry?
I can switch up. I can do both.
All right, very good. Good morning, Miss Jasmine. Good morning. All right, I am ready to get started. Good morning, Captain Johnson. Good to see you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good to see you.
I thought you were just gonna wave at me. I'm so glad you unmuted and said good morning. All right.
Your Honor.
So good to see you, Captain Johnson. Did you have some matters to bring before the court this morning?
There was a small issue with some of our assistants at the DRH. They reached out to me last night, but I will follow up with you later about that. But I did want to mention it to you.
Oh, okay. Make sure, Captain Johnson, that I'm updated, because I have not heard about an issue at DRH. Not at all.
No, it's just a process. It's just a process issue, and she reached out to me, and so I'm sure we'll be able to pull it together. I'm sure, ma'am.
All right, very good. Well, I'm available. Just let me know, okay?
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you? Attorney Barrow.
Good morning. Okay, good morning, Attorney Barrow. If you could turn up the volume.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Attorney Barrow, please place your name and your P number on the record for me.
Attorney Ali Barrow, P85907, Your Honor.
All right, very good, and thank you. Thank you for joining us this morning. All right, Ms. Taylor, place your appearance on the record. Ms. Taylor is in the courtroom. Place your appearance on the record for me.
Jasmine Taylor, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, thank you, Ms. Taylor. I am ready to proceed. Mr. Fikens, it looks like you and Mr. Barrow are on this morning. Are there any preliminary matters for my consideration?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so I'm going to get started. Ms. Taylor, did you have any preliminary matters? You had someone show up in my courtroom, Ms. Mathis. I indicated to her that she was not eligible for a Zoom hearing on today. She needed to do an in-person hearing. She said she was not aware of it. I did instruct her to call you, okay?
She was aware.
Okay.
Your Honor, Your Honor, Attorney Jessica Warfield's going to be on shortly as well.
All right, very good. Thank you so much, counsel. All right, Ms. Taylor, please place your appearance on the record for me.
Jasmine Taylor, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, thank you. I am going to start on this morning with promotions. We have a few people that are going to be promoted. Hopefully, they are already on this morning. I'm going to do all 3 promotions, and then I am going to release our promotees because you get to have the rest of your day on today. And I'm excited for each one of you. I have for promotion today, John Vicentainer. I also have Johanna Partee and Cynthia Milling. So Mr. Vicentainer, I'm going to have you unmute first. Your case number is as follows. Case number 19045. 19601. State your full name for me, Mr. Vicentainer.
John David Vicentainer.
All right, how are you this morning, sir?
I'm well, thank you. And you, Your Honor?
I am doing very well. Mr. Vicentainer, on this morning, on yesterday, and our staff and Ms. Taylor recommended you for promotion. Are you ready to go to the next phase?
I think I am, Your Honor.
You think you are? All
Yes.
right, very good. You are a part of our 3-phase program because you started off with us when we first launched this particular specialty court. And so you are being promoted today, or there's a recommendation for phase 3, which means you're going to the final phase. And so I hope that you will continue to work hard, continue to be honest with us, continue to do the things that you need to do to stay healthy and to stay on track. Do I have your commitment to do that, Mr. Vicentainer?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm actually very pleased with the Guidance Center right now and all the services they're providing.
All right, very good. They're treating you well at the Guidance Center?
I have nothing bad to say.
You, Mr. Vicentainer?
I'm very pleased.
I am so happy that you are pleased. I even see a halfway smile. And so that's a good thing. Listen, Mr. Vicentainer, I want you to keep working your program. You don't need a court order to do the things that will keep you healthy, keep you safe, keep you alive. You don't need a court order. Eventually, you're going to be doing this on your own, and I'm counting on you to really do it. I can count on you, right, Mr. Vicentainer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Taylor, has anything changed since staffing on yesterday? Are you still recommending Mr. Vicentainer for promotion today?
Yes.
All right, very good. Is there anything else you need to add?
No, other than he's doing a great job with working his program.
All right, wonderful. Anything from any of the attorneys as to Mr. Vicentainer? Nothing has changed. And so with that, I'm going to have the courtroom join me in celebrating Mr. Vicentainer on his promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, Mr. Vicentainer.
Thank you.
Very proud of you. Very proud of you, sir. I definitely am. Listen, Mr. Vicentainer, I need to get a return to court date for you. I'm going to have you hang in there with me for a few minutes. I have 2 more people that I'm going to promote on this morning, and then I will release the 3 of you, okay?
Yes, I did just have one question, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Because evening testing is from 5 to 7, and on the weekends, the only one close to me open on evening is the Detroit one. And sometimes transportation is difficult in the morning. I was going to ask if my curfew could just be moved to 8 p.m. just to be safe, since testing is from 5 to 7 to give me time.
Miss Taylor? Any issue with moving that? I'd like to move it to 9 o'clock so he can be really safe with getting to where he needs to go. Let's do 9 o'clock. And then Mr. Vicentainer, in a couple of weeks, I want to talk about no curfew. Because I want to see what you're going to do when you are, not with us.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, how does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
All right, so we'll move curfew to 9 o'clock PM. And then Ms. Taylor, what would be Mr. Vicentainer's return to court day?
He will return to court on July 13th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Vicentainer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And then after that, Ms. Taylor will schedule face-to-face for him.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, congratulations to you, Mr. Vicentainer. Hang in there with me for a few minutes, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. The next person that is recommended on this morning for promotion is Joanna Partee. Good morning to you, Miss Partee.
Good morning.
All right, I see you smiling. Yes, ma'am. The recommendation was made. The team approved a promotion for you on today. Let me place your case number on the record, 210-451-2601. State your full name for me, please.
Joanna Joyce Partee.
All right, Miss Partee, how are things going with you?
I'm good.
You are good. You really good today, right?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Sounds really good. All right, Ms. Partee, that recommendation was made. You are a part of our 5-phase program. The recommendation was made that you would go to phase 2. And so I am excited for you on today. Do I still have your commitment to work your program?
Yes.
All right, very good. I need you to continue to work it, okay?
I will.
All right. And so do you have any questions for the team on today?
No.
No questions? All
No.
right, Ms. Taylor, has anything changed with respect to Ms. Partee since yesterday?
No.
All right, she is being promoted to phase 2, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Partee, I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Ms. Partee on her promotion to phase 2.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Partee, you are on your way. All right, Ms. Taylor, I need a 2-week face-to-face for Ms. Partee.
Her 2-week face-to-face would be June 29th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. And so we call it face-to-face. We did that pre-pandemic. We still call it that even in the pandemic. What's gonna happen, Ms. Partee, is that you are going to meet with your case manager, which you're in touch with her, I'm sure, often, but you all will start talking about goals and things of that nature. And so what is required of you in phase 2, and then you'll get a subsequent court date, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. If no questions, I need you to mute yourself and hang in there with us for a few moments. And congratulations to you again, Ms. Partee.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Let's go to, is Ms. Milling on? Do you see Ms. Milling?
She was
Ms. Milling,
earlier, Judge, and I think she's been having some problems because she comes on and then off again.
All right, well, reach out to her, but I'm gonna keep moving my docket. Where's Ms. Milling? Ms. Milling, are you on?
Yes.
Okay, now Ms. Milling, I see a lot of shoulders. What you doing over there?
Yeah, I have on a halter top. So can you come back to me, please?
Okay, well, I'm trying to promote you. Just grab you a jacket or something and put it on. You know you can't come on here sexy. We live streaming to the whole world.
I'm
we
sorry.
We don't want them to think that you're just a sexy court. We want them to think we taking care of business over here.
Right.
Come on, Miss Milling, so I can do.
I'm so sorry.
There you go. You good with me because I want to promote you on today, Miss Milling. All right. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number Z8083691. State your full name for me, please.
Cynthia Ivy Milling.
All right, very good. Miss Milling, you ready to go to the next level?
Yes.
Yes, you are. And Miss Taylor believes that you are ready to go to the next level. And so I am excited for you on today. Listen, I still need you to work hard, to do the things that you are supposed to do, to be open and honest with your case manager, with your other providers, so that you can continue to stay on a good path. Do I have your commitment to do that, Miss Milling?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. Do you have any questions for the team this morning, Miss Milling?
I have one. I did just move recently on Monday to Westland. So I wanted to know, was there a drop site closer to where I'm living? Because I'm actually going to transfer my job also. Because gas prices are astronomically high and I need to be closer to my home.
They are. That's why I pulled out my shiny red bicycle on yesterday, Miss Milling. I did.
I'm about to give me one.
It's red. Yes, ma'am. And I'm riding. Instead of driving up to the Avenue of Fashion or whatever they call it now, for my stuff, I'm riding my bicycle. I am.
Right.
I am. All right, Miss Taylor, I want you to get with Miss Milling and we'll give her Miss Taylor after our session on today, and get with her so she can give you that information, okay? But you have to continue testing until you're transferred to a closer facility. But let's try to facilitate that today if we can, Miss Taylor. I know you've got your hands full. All right, very good. If nothing else, Miss Taylor, has anything changed in staffing with respect to Miss Milling?
No.
All right, then I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Miss Milling on her promotion on today to phase 2. Congratulations to you. And that is the last of our promotees. Look, I am excited for you all. I want you to continue to work hard. Thank you for getting on early this morning so you all can all go together. And I am going to release you at this time. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful rest of the week. Be safe, be careful, stay hydrated. And I'm sorry, I need a face-to-face date for Miss Milling. I did not get that. I'm moving too fast.
Ms. Milling's face-to-face date will also be on June 29th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. All right. And so I will see you all in a couple of weeks, but you know that we are here should you need us, okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, promotees, take care. You're very welcome. And again, congratulations to each of you. All right, Mr. Vincentine. All right, let's do it. I am ready to go to my phase 3 people on this morning. And so I do note that there are a couple of attorneys that have logged in. I need each of you to check in with the court clerk on this morning. Ms. Drew is serving this morning. Please check in with her. If you are a police officer or an attorney, please call the courtroom at area code 313-965-2280. Don't like to leave attorneys sitting in the courtroom or officer. But if I don't know what you're here for, I can't help you. So the number is in the chat right now. Please call for me. All right, let's do it. Someone is here from Division 1 from the Wayne County Jail. Do you know who that is, Miss Taylor?
I know.
It looks like who?
Ernie Simmons.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Good morning, Miss Simmons. I'm going, and good morning at the Wayne County Jail. I am going to address the Wayne County Jail because they work with us and we don't want to keep you waiting if we don't have to.
I'm scared.
All right. All right. Give me a second, Miss Simmons. Just 1 second.
Bennett, I guess I'm checking in. The judge wants to call in.
Okay, Corporal Bennett, mute your phone. Mute your phone. All right. Miss Simmons, here we go. I have case number 210-453-0701, 210-454-5801, and 210-454-5901. Miss Simmons, please state your full name for the record. Miss Simmons, if they can unmute you for me, I need you to state your name.
Ernie Simmons.
All right, Miss Simmons. Miss Simmons, how are you this morning?
I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared what you might give me, what you might do to me. I don't want no more
Oh,
time.
I'm not gonna do anything to
I
you
want to
that
go
should
to
scare
rehab,
you.
Judge. I want to go to rehab.
I know you do. And so, Miss Simmons, we are trying to get a report back. Is that correct, Miss Taylor? My notes indicate that we are awaiting a report. We have not received it yet. We hope to receive it this week. I'm sorry, did we get it?
No, she's set to complete it on June 21st, so she hasn't even taken it yet.
Oh, that's right. And so that's why we gave her June 29th. Thank you for jarring my memory. All right, so listen, Miss Simmons, there's a test that we're waiting, an assessment that we're waiting on, because when we send you to inpatient or to services, whatever those services look like, we want to make sure we're sending you to the right place, okay?
Okay.
And we also want to make sure that you're going to stay there
No,
and
I'm gonna
receive the
stay.
services, okay? Now,
Okay.
you know, Miss Simmons, everybody tell me they gonna stay when they in jail, and then when I send them there, they leave.
No, I'm gonna stay this time. I don't have no choice. I don't
All
have
right.
a choice.
All right, I want you to stay because you're a good person. I don't want you in jail, but there is an assessment I need to get done. And I can't get it done if you're not gonna stay in one place. So they're gonna get it done on the 21st. And I'm gonna bring you back. I've scheduled you for the 29th of June at 8:35 a.m. However, if Miss Taylor gets that report back earlier, we're going to bring you back as soon as we get that report, okay?
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
All right, so it may be before the 29th. I'm going to just put down the 29th to make sure we keep our hands on you, okay?
Okay, thank you, Yana. Love you.
All right, so yes, ma'am. Miss, oh, you so sweet, Miss Simmons. Listen, and I love you already too. I do. I don't take it for granted when people tell me they love me. I just don't. I don't. Listen, and I care about what happens to you. So thank you for trusting me to get it right, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Ms. Drew, did you get that date? It will be June 29th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you at the Wayne County Jail. I appreciate you.
Your Honor, good morning. We have Philip Dorsey. He's en route. We'll have him in front of the screen as soon as he arrives.
Yes, ma'am. And just let me know and I will do Mr. Dorsey, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, let's keep going. I am going to go to phase 3 at this time. Ms. Drew, make sure you let me know who's checked in. And also, good morning, Ms. Smith in my box.
Judge, do you want her to go?
Yes, she needs the test.
It's referral already signed, so just go test and come back to the court. Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
You got your ID? Yeah.
Thank you. You want me to find out a little sticky judge, or you want me to just?
Yeah, either one. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so for Alan Williams, attorney McRippy checked in.
On who? I'm sorry.
On Alan Williams.
Okay.
He's the very first one.
Okay.
And Officer Bennett is here also on that case.
Okay, very good.
So then we also have,
He's on which case?
he's on Awad. AWA.
Okay. Has the officer checked in on that one?
Let me check.
All right, very good. For Attorney McRipley and Attorney Polk. Attorney McRipley, the officer has checked in for your formal hearing. Would you like to speak with the prosecuting attorney?
Yes, please. Good morning.
All right, thank you, and good morning to you as well. Thank you so much. Give us a second if someone could reach out, if he's not on already, to Attorney Rosenthal and Ms. Wilson. When he does join us, please place Attorney Rosenthal and Attorney McRipley in a breakout room. And then for Attorney Polk, I know I saw him. Would you like to speak with the prosecuting attorney? All right, I'm sure he's probably taking care of some other matters. We'll come back to him. All right, very good. With that, I'm ready to go to my phase 3. Definitely in the wrong spot. Oh, is Dwight Dunn on? Is Mr. Dunn on this morning? He is not. So I will come back to him. Stacy Cooper, I saw Miss Cooper. Good morning, Miss Cooper. Where are you? Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Good morning, Miss Cooper.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I am well. How are you this morning?
I'm okay.
You okay? Just okay?
I'm tired. I worked till 1:30 last night. This morning, rather.
And you still got up and got to court on time. You in phase 3. I'm doing phase 3 first. And so let's do it, Miss Cooper. I have for you case number 20058899201. Miss Cooper, you look like you're doing well.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm doing
All
very
right.
well.
You are. You work in your program?
Yes, I am.
All right. And you're taking advantage of the services that we suggested to you just to make sure that you're okay because you had some recent losses.
Yes. Team Mental Health has been helping me out a lot. My counselor, Ms. Griffin, she's been keeping in contact with me on a regular basis and making sure that I'm okay.
All right, that is awesome, Miss Cooper. That's awesome. And so the job is obviously going well. Might be going too well, right?
Yeah, we on 10 hours.
All right. All right, but as long as you can take good care of yourself while working those 10 hours, I'm good with it.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm taking care of myself.
And you paid your fines and costs.
I did.
You did. You were really all right with me today, Miss Cooper. All right. All right. What did you think of your gift that you received?
I was very excited and pleased with my gift. I was definitely surprised. And I just know that my mom would have been proud of me too. So it was exciting and fun. It was exciting.
Yeah. And I believe your mom is proud of you too. And the messaging on there, what I want you to do is I want you to read it every day because you really are stronger than you think you are. You are.
I will. I got it on my dresser. I don't read it every day, but I see it every day.
Yes, ma'am. You are. You are stronger than you think you are. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you are. And I'm very proud of you. And I know that your mom is too, Miss Cooper.
Yes, she is.
All right. We were in staffing yesterday and Ms. Taylor made the recommendation to reduce your screens to 1 time per week. How do you feel about that?
I'm excited to be able to drop once a week just to you know, realize that I have control over this situation and that I can get through it, you know, and continue to do what I need to do.
Yes. And so, Ms. Cooper, and that's exactly why the recommendation was made. You are in phase 3. We are of a 3-phase program. You're in our 3-phase program. And we are wanting to make sure that you are prepared for life, not just for court, but for life.
Right.
And so, yes, ma'am. And
Exactly.
so I'm gonna reduce your testing to 1 time per week. Okay?
Okay.
Effective immediately, but continue to call every day because I may still think about you and tell Miss Taylor, call Miss Cooper, email her, let her know, go test today. And I expect you to test, okay?
Yeah, I will do that.
Right. All right, very good. Miss Cooper, tell me something that, or share with the courtroom, something that you can say to people that are in phase 2. We have a number of people that are in phase 1 that you can say to just, even if you're sharing a hardship as far as with respect to working the program or encouraging them with respect to working the program.
I would suggest for them to stay strong and to know that they can do it and set their mind up to do it, and that is the best thing for them. To follow the rules and to work the program.
Did you find that it's been beneficial to you, Ms. Cooper?
Yes, it's been very beneficial to me. Because before being in this situation, I didn't know if I could handle life's problems and issues that come along, but I can, and they can do it too.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. And you have handled it. It has not been an easy road for you, but you have handled it. And I'm very proud of you, Ms. Cooper.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm proud of myself too.
Yes, ma'am, as you should be. All right. Ms. Taylor, is there anything that you need to add this morning as to Ms. Cooper?
No, Judge.
All right, very good. Then Ms. Cooper, I want you to stick with us. I have a few more people to do in phase 3, and then I'm going to release all of you together, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, return to court. Yes, ma'am.
She will have a face-to-face scheduled for July 6, 2022.
All right, and that will be at 10:35 a.m. with Ms. Taylor. And so Ms. Cooper, we're gonna have a holiday that's going to be in between your next visit, and this is for the courtroom. I know that the holiday is coming up, but you also know my rules and my position with respect to the holidays. We do not miss testing. This is for the whole courtroom. We do not miss testing. We do not miss testing during the holidays. Make sure you know and you are confident of when your testing site is open, so that my suggestion is get up, if your color is called, go early in the morning, because on the holidays, people like to close early and people like to go and enjoy their barbecue and all the stuff that they want to do during the holidays. You will not be able to use that as an excuse. I showed up, but they closed early, because I'm telling everybody, go first thing in the morning on the holiday, during the holiday, if your color drops, and test. Make sure, because if you miss a test, if you have a diluted test, you will have to come down to this court and spend the day with me, and you may have to spend a weekend. I don't know. So just make sure you go and test, okay, everybody? Just nod your head. Just nod your head if you're paying attention. And if you're not, sorry for you, because you're still gonna be held to the same standard. All right, very good. Ms. Cooper, you have your return date, and so I'm gonna have you mute while I do the rest of our phase 3s, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. And then I'll have the attorneys, if you decide to address our phase 3s, once I have completed all of them. I am going to go to Mr. Rhea at this time. Mr. Rhea, could you unmute for me, please? Is Mr. Rhea phase 3?
Yes.
All right, very good. I thought so. All right,
Hello,
good morning, Mr. Rhea.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing very well, very well. Let me place your case number on the record, case number 210-593-4901. State your full name for me, please.
Joseph Rhea.
All right, Mr. Rhea, you have been doing well?
Yeah, I've been sort of struggling with the community service hours. I haven't worked a job in like 3 years. So
yes. So, Mr. Rhea, and I thank you for bringing that up, because we don't know unless you share it. The case manager, Ms. Taylor, shared with us some concerns about your ability to do the community service. And so this is what I'm gonna have you do. Speak with Ms. Taylor about some adjustments that we're making, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna adjust your community service. All right?
All right.
All right, very good, very good. Are you having any difficulties with anything else with respect to working the program?
No.
No? All right, very good, very good. I got a chance to meet you in person at the graduation.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was awesome, yes, it was so good to meet you. What did you think of the graduation, Mr. Rhea?
It was cool. Everybody, the energy was great there, and everybody was just like happy. So
Yeah, very good. I'm so glad that you came. I hope that you stayed engaged throughout the ceremony. And it's good to see you on this morning. There were no issues disclosed to the court during staffing. And in fact, a recommendation was made to reduce your testing to 1 time per week. Do you think you can handle that, Mr. Rhea?
I think I can handle it.
You can handle it. All right, very good. That was the consensus of the team. And so I am reducing your testing to 1 time per week, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
Nope.
All right, Ms. Taylor, is there anything else you need to add as to Mr. Rhea?
No.
All right, what's his next court appearance?
He will have a face-to-face scheduled for July 6, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you hear that, Mr. Rhea?
July 6th, 10:35.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Rhea, I'm going to have you mute your phone and stay with me while I do our last phase 3 person, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. So good to see you today. All right, I am ready for Miss Riggins. Good morning, Miss Riggins.
Good morning. How are you?
I am well. Miss Riggins, you did a fantastic job with your poetry at our graduation. Come on, y'all. Let's thank Miss Riggins. She did it. Yes, she did. So
I
proud
was
of you.
so nervous. Thank you so much.
I know.
couldn't
Your
feel my
mother told me. I'm sorry.
I couldn't feel my legs. That's how nervous I was. Like my body was going numb.
Yeah, listen, we would not have known that because
Okay.
you did an excellent job. So thank you so much for sharing your talent with us. And as we get ready for our next graduation, I'm always going to encourage that if you have a talent, let your case manager know. You never know what we may have you do and who may be there to hear you or see you. And so we want people to know that you're not bad people. You're just people that needed a little assistance. That's all. And that's what we're here to do, to give you a little assistance, a little guidance. So thank you, Ms. Riggins. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Let me place your case number on the record. I have Z8050941. Ms. Riggins, state your full name for me.
Aaliyah Riggins.
All right, Ms. Riggins, you working your program?
Yes, indeed.
All right. Are you having any issues?
No, all is well.
All right. And so can you say something to encourage some of the other individuals or to just shed some light for them with respect to how you've been able to overcome any challenges in the program? Can you do that for me?
Yeah. I know keep going is always said, but it's very true. Just take it one day at a time. Like, yeah, small steps turn into a big thing. So one day at a time.
Yes, small steps still keep you moving, right?
Yes, indeed.
Still going somewhere. There you go. So those small steps, very good. Very good. All right, Ms. Riggins, in staffing, there was a recommendation that was made to reduce your testing to 1 time per week. How do you feel about that?
Really good.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, very good, very good. And for all of the individuals whose testing has been reduced, please make sure you note that you still must call every day, because I may just decide I want to test everybody in phase 3 today and have the case managers reach out and say, Judge wants you to test today and you need to go test. Don't give me any excuse about the dog swallowed your phone and all of that. You still better get that message from your case manager. And so I want you to make sure that I want to make sure everybody understands that 1 time a week doesn't mean I won't throw in another random, okay? But I am reducing your minimum to 1 time per week as opposed to 2, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, I'm okay. Thanks for asking.
All right, very good. And make sure you tell your mom I said hello and that I asked about her.
Okay,
Yes.
I will.
You all look exactly alike, and she was so kind to me. So make sure you tell her I said hello.
I will.
All right. Miss Taylor, is there anything else you'd like to add as to Miss Riggins?
Not today, Judge.
All right, very good. Then let's get Miss Riggins' next court appearance.
Ms. Riggins will have a face-to-face scheduled for July 6th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
Okay.
All right, Miss Riggins, did you get that?
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. You are all set for all of the phase threes. Mr. Fikens, I don't see, well, I'll just say any other team members. Is there anything you'd like to say to our phase three participants before I bid them farewell?
Judge, if I might, I come in every once in a while. Some of you I know better than others, but and I saw many of you at graduation. The poetry was inspiring. The whole program was great. So it's good to see you all. I'm glad to see you're all doing well, and congratulations on your promotions or the other reductions in testing. That's great to hear. Job well done. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, yes. All right, job well done. Anything else from any of our team members? If not, I am going to thank and excuse phase three. I'm proud of you all. Keep up the great work that you're doing, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
I'm so
Bye-bye.
sorry. I have one question.
Yes,
So,
Ms. Riggins. What?
with reduced drug testing, do we get a different color when we go, or how does that work?
Yes, you will get a different color and they will let you know what your color is.
Okay, thanks so much.
No problem.
All right, there you go, Ms. Riggins.
All right, thank you.
All right, you all take care. Bye-bye. Okay, I am going to shift now. Mr. Polk, good morning to you. I know that the officer has not signed in for your matter, and so it was scheduled for 8:35. I'm ready to call it if you are ready, Mr. Polk. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. I am ready, Judge. Thank you so much.
All right, very good. I have the following for Yusuf Awad, case number SN 2213861. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning. May it please this honorable court, Larry Polk on behalf of Yusuf Awad. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing, Judge.
All right, thank you. And then Mr. Awad, I see you on the screen. Can you just place your name on the record for me?
Good morning, Judge. My name is Yusuf Ahmed Awad.
All right, thank you, and good morning to you, sir. All right, counsel, the officer has not checked in. I'm satisfied that they have been given ample time to appear. I'll entertain your motion at this time.
At this time, Judge, I make a motion that the matter be dismissed. Of course, it's without prejudice, but at this time, the people are not ready to move forward.
All right, thank you, counsel. I'm granting your motion and the matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you both for your patience this morning. Have a good day and good to see you, Attorney Polk.
You as well, Judge. It's been a long time. I'm glad to see that you're doing well.
I am. Thank you, sir.
All right.
All
Have
right.
a blessed day, you
Take
and your
care.
staff. Thank you.
You too. Thank you. All right. And then has Ms. McRipley, have you had an opportunity to speak with the prosecuting attorney?
Yes, he did present an offer that we're gonna accept.
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit.
I said he presented an offer that we're going to accept.
All right, wonderful. Then I'm ready to call your matter at this time. I have case number SP 132-98831. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rachel McRipley appearing on behalf of William Allen. My number is 76222, and Mr. Allen is present.
All right, Mr. Allen, please state your name for the record.
Good morning, Judge William Allen.
All right, good morning, Mr. Allen. Okay, Counsel McRipley, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, he's going to be pleading responsible to limited access on a 5 over.
1 to 5? Okay, wonderful. Sir, Mr. Allen, let me have you raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Counsel, you may proceed with your client's understanding of his constitutional rights as well as the factual basis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Allen, you understand that that you do have a right to a formal hearing in this matter, correct?
Correct.
All right, and at this time, you're choosing to plead responsible to the limited access of 1 to 5 over?
Yes.
And on May 7th, not May 17th, March 17th, 2022, you were stopped by Detroit Police?
Yes.
Okay, and was that because you were at least 1 to 5 over the speed limit?
Yes.
Okay, so Attorney McRipley, he was actually going, the allegation is he was going 6 to 10, and then I'm going to amend it to 1 to 5. Okay? All right, very good. And so, sir, you do admit that you were going 6 to 10 miles per hour over the speed limit?
Yes.
All right, I am going to accept your plea of responsible. I'll amend the charge to limited access 1 to 5 miles per hour over the speed limit. I'll assess the statutory fine in the amount of $125. How quickly can you get that paid?
How quickly can I get off the Zoom?
All right, so you're gonna get it paid today. That's what I'm saying. All right, very good. So counsel, what I'm going to do, your client will get it paid today. I'm going to adjourn it to pay for tomorrow, which would be June 16th, 2022. And that will be at 10:30 a.m. As long as your client gets it paid, he does not have to appear. No one has to appear. The matter will be closed out, okay? If he doesn't, then a default will go in.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And then I want Corporal Bennett, please place your name and badge number on the record for me.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you, Attorney McRipley, Mr. Allen, and Corporal Bennett for your patience on this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Good to see you.
All right, you too. Thank you. Good to see you as well, Attorney McRipley. All right, I am ready to go to Philip Dorsey at the Wayne County Jail. I have the following matters for Mr. Dorsey. I have case number 210-454-6801, SX 360-35671, U51019719, U55823220, U56313920, case number 19046014001, case number U57598120, and case number U57598320. Mr. Dorsey, please state your full name for me.
Philip Dorsey IV. All
right, good morning, Mr. Dorsey.
Good morning, how are you?
I am doing well, Mr. Dorsey. Unfortunately, on yesterday during our staffing, I was supposed to do a termination hearing for you, but it was brought to my attention that you had some drug screens that tested, wherein you tested positive. And so to be on the safe side.
I say like they told me I had aneurysm and stuff like that, but I had did one boost bar, and then the next time they took my piss, it came up out my system, but they still gave me a warning. Like since I did come back clean for it, it was a one-time thing. They told me they weren't gonna take me away from my meds. They noticed that I did stop doing it, but they told me, they gave me a warning yesterday. They came here and told me about that.
Okay, so Mr. Dorsey, on today, I'm not going to do the termination hearing. What we indicated was, did we get a return to court date for Mr. Dorsey? I didn't write it down.
You originally said to adjourn it to Thursday, the 16th, tomorrow.
Okay, so are we still gonna do it for the 16th?
That's what you said instead.
Okay, I didn't write it down. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. They're gonna drug screen you on today. Thank you, Ms. Taylor. I did not write any of that down. I wrote a lot of stuff, but not that. All right. So, Mr. Dorsey, they're gonna screen you on today. They will get results by tomorrow. And then I'm going to see you tomorrow because I want to make sure that I'm dealing with a Mr. Dorsey that is not under the influence of anything, okay?
Okay. You're gonna see me at the court tomorrow?
No, I'm going to see you at the jail tomorrow. Okay?
Oh, you're coming up here?
Yes. And then also, Attorney Griffin, someone needs to prepare that order for my signature for him to screen on today. Good morning. For him to screen on today.
You said in order for him to screen on today? Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Remember, Ms.
O'Brien.
Director Bowman said they may need an order.
Understood.
They will need an order.
Yeah,
So
I'll
please
let you know
prepare
that I'm
order
not
for my
under the
signature.
influence right now, okay?
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Dorsey. I appreciate it. I'm adjourning your matter until tomorrow. I will see you if your test is negative. I will see you on Zoom on June 16th, 2022, and that'll be at 8:35 a.m. Okay?
Okay,
All
what we're
right.
gonna
Thank
talk
you,
about?
Mr. Dorsey.
Okay, all right.
All right. Did he get his termination paperwork, Mr. Griffin?
Your Honor, I haven't received any updates about the termination paperwork. I would ask Ms. Taylor if she has any, but I didn't receive any updates.
Determination.
So we need to get his notice of the
Yes.
motion for termination to him. And so I want him to be tested on tomorrow, but I don't know that he's had enough time. Well, we'll figure it out tomorrow. And so we'll get the notice of termination. I need that today, Mr. Griffin, to get to Mr. Dorsey at the jail so that he can know that there is a recommendation. It doesn't mean that I'm going to terminate him. Doesn't mean that. It just means that there has been a recommendation. I get to make the final decision, and that's
Yes,
what
sir.
I will do. All right. And so I need the termination notice as well as the order for drug screen. All right, and then I'll see Mr. Dorsey on tomorrow if he is sober. If not, I'll see him next week sometime. All right, very good. Take care, Mr. Dorsey. Do the right
Okay, you
thing,
too.
sir.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you. All right, and so, and Mr. Griffin, I believe that Attorney Griffin, you had already done an order before in the past for a drug screen. If you could share that with Attorney Warfield, just for future reference, because it seems like the jail will need that whenever we are requesting a drug screen.
Your Honor, I will definitely look. I don't think that was me, but I will draft up an order today and then definitely share it.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you. And Your Honor, this is an order for the defendant to drug screen in the custody of the Wayne County Jail.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. All right, very good. With that, I am now ready to go to my phase 2 person. I do not see Mr. Baruchko.
We did staff Mr. Baruchko, and I printed out the docket today, this morning.
And he's not on it.
And he didn't do it, so maybe.
I have him returning on June 22nd. So we're in good shape. I don't know how he got on the docket, but we've got a lot of stuff going on. All right. Yes, Ms. Mathis needs to test on today. And then for the attorneys, I would like to get the conference room set up because based on our discussions on yesterday, both of the individuals in the box need to speak with an attorney. And that would be Ms. Antonia Smith and Ms. Mahogany Mathis.
Yes,
So we
sir.
can get that room set up. I'd like to do that while I do my phase 1s. I thought I have another phase 2. I only had 1.
Oh, no, they were better phase 2.
Yeah, I'm not doing them. They'll be. Yes, go ahead and set up while she's setting up the conference room for my phase 1 folks. I do have notes, so Ms. Taylor, I'm gonna keep going. And what's your return to court date for your phase one people? Or do they have, yes, they do have different days. I bet you they do, but you know what, I'm gonna hold them.
June 29th in 2 weeks.
Okay, all right, we're not spreading nobody out, okay. Okay, all right, all right, all right, that's what I'll do. All right, let's do it, phase one. I want my folks in phase one, I'm getting ready to call your cases. All of you will stay on with me until I have finished the phase one people. And then I want you to be prepared to tell me, you know, you have a holiday coming up. I'm gonna see you out before the holiday, so you don't have to tell me your holiday plan. But if I have not talked with you about the graduation, I do want you to share with me. I think I've talked with all of you, maybe, about the graduation. And so I want to hear how you're doing with your program, if you're having any challenges, if you need us to help you with anything, and if anything good has happened. I know we always talk about the bad stuff that happens because we have to figure it out and problem solve it. But I do also want to hear about the good things that are happening with you. And so I am going to start off with Miss Makila Gregory. Miss Gregory, are you still with us? I don't see Miss Gregory, so I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to do Mr. McQueen. Mr. McQueen, good morning to you. Mr. McQueen, you paying attention this morning?
Yeah.
Mr. McQueen?
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
all right.
I'm
there
right
you go.
here.
All right, very good, ma'am. I didn't see you. I'll come back to you. Mute yourself, Miss Gregory. All right, Mr. McQueen, good morning
Yes.
to you.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm good.
That's good. You have your camera on this morning. That means you got some rest last night, right?
No.
You didn't get any rest?
No, I got off work at 7 in the morning. Been up since.
All right. Well, listen, you're not going to be with us much longer, so let's do it. For Mr. McQueen, I have case number 2005-966-501. State your full name for me, Mr. McQueen.
Zephyr McQueen.
All right, Mr. McQueen, how are things going with you?
Good. Same old, same old.
No, we're not doing no same old, same old. What's same old, same old? Tell me what that is.
And nothing changed. Still going to work. Still indicted. Still drug testing. It's still
All
the
right,
same.
but listen, I applaud you because in spite of the thing that's still brewing in another state, you are still showing up and doing what you're supposed to do here. That I hope is going to work in your favor. I really do, Mr. McQueen. Yes, I really hope so.
I hope so more than you, man. I'm trying to.
You think so? All
Yes.
right. All right. Well, I'm definitely rooting for you, but I want you to continue to show up and do what you're supposed to do. How are you doing with the services from Pop-Off or at Pop-Off?
I'm doing good. I gotta go to a group meeting tomorrow. Now I'll meet with my therapist until July 23rd, something like that.
Okay, not till July 23rd.
Yeah, it's because I guess she got a lot of clients. So like our first meeting was in May. Our next one wasn't until June. Then this one's in July. It'd be far apart because she got a lot of people. She got a busy schedule.
Okay, so you're seeing her basically one-on-one only once a month?
Yeah, basically.
All right, so Miss Taylor, I need you to check in on that with Pop-Off for Mr. McQueen.
He also gets behavioral therapy and services for Mr. Graham too. Mr. Keith Graham.
Okay. Do you see Mr. Graham weekly?
It's like every 2 weeks. I missed the last group because I had broke my phone and he didn't send me the Zoom call, but they do have group every week. But I haven't been since the week before last. But I'll go to his group tomorrow.
All right, so Ms. Taylor, I still need you to check in because Mr. Graham is not a clinician. He is a recovery coach, I believe. And so while I'm glad about the services that he may be receiving with Mr. Graham, we have to make sure we're in compliance with best practices for our program, okay? And so if you could check in on his level of treatment. All right, very good. All right, Mr. McQueen, I heard you want that CDL license and you're taking some steps to do that.
Yeah, I start my classes Monday.
Are you excited?
I don't know. I'm indifferent.
Okay. All right, but you're gonna do it anyways?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And you're gonna give it your best shot?
Yeah.
All right, that's all I ask you to do, sir. That's it. All right, Mr. McQueen, are you struggling with anything that you need us to help you with?
No.
No?
No.
All right. All right, very good. Miss Taylor, is there anything that you want to add from our staffing?
No, Judge.
Nothing new? All right, very good. All right, Mr. McQueen, do you have any questions for the team today?
I'm gonna keep asking every court meeting. Are y'all still gonna write letters to New York for me?
Well, it depends on what you're doing. It depends on what you're doing. Because if I can't write a good letter, I'm not writing one. So you keep doing what you're doing. And if there's anything that we are able to do to let them know that you're in this program, you're showing up, you're working, you're getting it done, you're doing your treatment, we are certainly going to do that for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. You keep asking, keep advocating for yourself. We don't have a problem with that at all. All right?
Okay.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. McQueen, your return to court date is going to be June 29th, is that correct? June 29th at 8:35 a.m. But on this morning, I'm going to ask you to mute yourself and hang in there with us until everybody in phase 1 is finished, okay?
Okay.
Make sure that you stay engaged and that you're listening so that you all can help each other.
Okay.
All right? All right, very good. Good to see you today, Mr. McQueen.
Vice versa.
All right, very good. And I want you're gonna tell me about your book when you get finished reading it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How I know? How I know what you read? I know what you read. Let me tell you why I remember that, because I didn't realize that Miss Taylor was saying HOLES. I thought she was saying something else, and I almost came out of my skin, sir. But you are right with me.
I wouldn't say nothing like that, man. That's very inappropriate to tell your case manager.
Listen, no, if it's the name, it might have just been the name of the book. I mean, you can't determine the name of the book, but I was impressed. And so I'm waiting on you to tell me about your book. Have you finished it yet?
I'm almost done. I'm at the end. I'm at the part where Stanley and Zero are like not stranded, but they ran away from the camp and stuff.
Look at you. All right. You know, my baby is 22. I had my share of Disney videos, VHSs, DVDs, movies, books, coloring books. I don't do nothing Disney right now because I feel like Disney owe me some money. I feel like they owe me. I feel like they should be sending me a royalty check or something. Because I promise you, I invested in Disney. All the kids had their birthday at Disney World. So I'm going to be excited to hear about this book, okay? So make sure you be ready to tell me when you're finished, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Mute yourself, stay with me until I finish your folks in your phase, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, Miss Gregory, I see you now. You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. What did I do with your file? I just had it. Here you go. All right, Miss Gregory, I have the following for you. I have case number SP 122-899-01, SP 126-983-31. Miss Gregory, state your full name for me, please.
Makila Mignon Gregory.
All right, Miss Gregory, how are things going for you?
Not so good.
No? Why not?
My car broke down Sunday, so I've been in the house since Sunday. I had to cancel 2 doctor's appointments. It's not going to be fixed until Friday. So
Okay, but Miss Gregory, you still have to get to your testing, right?
There's a problem with that because I have health conditions that I can't walk to the corner, Your Honor. And I have a stent in my heart. I just had surgery 3 weeks ago on my leg to get the blood clots out of my leg, so I can't even walk.
Okay, so Miss Taylor, is she actually a client? Is she even able to do our program? Because as you know, health issues do not preclude you. We have a standard that we must adhere to. And that standard is testing.
Well, I was gonna try to get downtown today, but it's too hot. I can't stand outside in the heat. I mean,
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
know what to
asking you to
say.
stand outside. Miss Gregory, hold on. Listen up. Here's the thing. You have to test while you're in the program. You must test. That is required. It's required.
Well, until my transportation is fixed Friday, I can't even walk to the corner, Your Honor, because I have 4 degenerative discs in my back. I have a stent.
Miss Gregory, hold on. Miss Gregory, we're not gonna put your medical condition out for the whole world to hear. We're not gonna do that. I'm aware that you have some medical issues, but if you're not gonna be able to test, then I'll need to put a tether on her, an alcohol tether on her. That's what I'll have to do. Mr. Mott, you need to mute your phone. And so that's what I'll have to do if she can't test.
It's not that I can't test. It's just this week
I'm
having
going
problems
by
with
what
my
you're
phone.
saying. I understand it. I understand it. So I'm gonna help you.
I've been making all the other tests. You know,
I appreciate that. But what you said to me is your car is down, and so you're not able to test. Your car won't be up until Friday. So I'm gonna put a tether on you until your car is up.
Okay, you gonna come out to the house?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. We gonna come out to the house. That's what we do.
I ain't got no problem with that. Keep me from I don't have to go nowhere.
Yes, ma'am. We see how we work with you. We're gonna work with you. We're gonna call Mr. Joel today and let's do our house arrest. It'll be for alcohol, okay? And let's get that on her today.
Now,
well, she's saying she has health issues. Let's just do the tether. That way, no issue with getting a read.
But I still have to make doctor's appointments though, so I can go outside, can't I?
Oh, yes, ma'am. This is just to monitor
I gotta get my car fixed.
alcohol stuff.
Okay, I ain't got no problem with that. I don't even drink, so I don't have a problem with that.
Ma'am. But here's the problem, Miss Gregory. As soon as your car is fixed and you're going out, you are going to have to test because we test for other substances.
Yeah.
Okay.
No doubt.
And so we want to make sure we're in compliance. Okay.
Okay, that's no problem.
All right. Wonderful. Have you been doing any other things to work your program?
Yeah, just taking care of my dad. I got an 80-year-old dad, and you know, I went to my stepmother's funeral was last Wednesday. Remember, I was telling you about that.
Yes.
So we got that out the way, and other than that, I've been in the house. I ain't been nowhere. You know, just trying to make my doctor's appointments and stuff. Other than that, I haven't been anywhere.
Okay, so Miss Taylor, has she been assessed?
Yes, she received services at Central City.
Okay, have you been receiving any of your services at Central City?
Yes, I went to my last appointment, I think 2 weeks ago. I think I got another appointment coming up. My car will be fixed by then. But yeah, I think I got an appointment. Let me look at my book. I got an appointment with my therapist on the 22nd. No, yeah, the 22nd at 12.
All right, and so Miss Taylor, I need to get information from Central City as to what her treatment plan is, how often she should be seeing them. They were not a part of our staffing, and so I need to know what's going on with Miss Gregory, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, Miss Gregory, are you having any issues or concerns that you need us to assist you with?
And there's one other thing. I got a letter from the what is this Department of State about the tickets that I'm currently paying for. And they're stating that I guess they're not getting the money or somebody's not getting the money, but I'm making my payments on the tickets and they're talking about suspending or revoking my license for the same tickets that I'm currently on a payment plan for. And it's kind of spooky to me because if you're going to suspend or revoke or restrict my license, then why am I paying these tickets? I don't
Well, you want to pay them because you don't want to have a suspended or revoked license. So what I'll do, Mr. Fikens, if you can go in a breakout room with Miss Gregory, let's get that information provided. I don't know if you can provide it to Miss Taylor, if you have the ability to get it to Miss Taylor, so that the attorneys can have an opportunity. Maybe Mr. Fikens, you can have her read it to you so that you can give her some instruction on what she needs to do.
Yes, I can, Judge. If we go into breakout room, I think.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. Before you do that though, Miss Gregory, I want to give you your next court date, which is going to be June 29th, 2000.
The 29th. Okay, I got you, Judge. At 8:30, right?
Yes, June 29th somebody else, at 8:30 a.m. All right.
Got
And
you.
so, and that'll be on Zoom, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, Miss Taylor, was there anything else you wanted to add?
No.
All right, then Miss Wilson, if you could send Mr. Fikens and Miss Gregory into a breakout room, that would be great. All right, very good. Let's keep going. I am ready on Miss Packla. Miss Packla, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you?
You doing good? I am doing well. Did you hear I pronounced your name correctly?
Yeah, you did.
I'm so proud of myself. Yes, I am. All right, let me call your case very quickly. I don't see her on my docket. Am I missing something? Oh, yes, here it is. 200-455-4101. State your full name for me, Miss Packler.
Angela Rose Backlaw.
All right. How are things going with you, ma'am?
They're going good. I have an appointment with counseling the 23rd.
Okay, how did that, that hasn't happened yet, right?
No, it did. It's I'm getting set up with my the counselor though. Like I had my intake.
All right, very good. What do you think so far? Are you still committed to engaging in your counseling?
Yes.
All right, very good. Have you had any issues working the program?
No.
No issues. Are you feeling well?
Yeah.
All right, very good. Now, I believe that we're going to make some adjustments for her blows. Is that correct, Miss Taylor?
I already contacted house arrest to make adjustments, but we did discuss with staffing that we can switch her to the alcohol tether instead of the sober link, so she won't have issues with the blows with her medical condition.
All right. So Miss Packla, we're going to switch you to the alcohol tether, okay?
Okay.
And then that way there won't be an issue with the blows.
Okay.
All right. Very good. And when is that switch going to happen?
I'll reach out to Joel about that today.
All right. Very good. And just update the court as to when. Until then, continue to do what you're doing. And then until we can get you switched out, okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. Do you have any questions for the court or the team on this morning?
Do you know how long I'll be on the alcohol tether?
I don't know, but let's work it and hopefully it won't be long, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Any other questions for the team?
Nope.
All right. If nothing else, Ms. Taylor, what would be the return to court? Or do you have anything else you want to add, Ms. Taylor?
Nothing in addition, and she will return to court on July 6, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Yes, ma'am. She can return on July 6th at 8:35 a.m. All right, Ms. Packler, if you don't have anything else, then I'm gonna have you mute yourself and stay on with us, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Thank you. I am ready now. I'm going to go to Latanya West. Miss West, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you this morning?
I'm great. And you?
I am doing very well. You came on this morning with all that ruckus like you didn't know it was my courtroom. I heard you.
Nah,
What
because
is she doing?
you throwing a picture of somebody else.
Oh, that might have been my picture. You just don't recognize me outside of my robe.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Miss West. I'm glad to know I look different. I think that's my picture, probably.
Yeah, I think
All right.
it was you.
All right, Miss West, you're in the right place. As long as you're doing 360-133-00000, you are in the right place, okay? I don't care whose picture they put up there. You're in the right place.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let me place your case number on the record. I have 210-626-0501. State your full name for me, Miss West.
Latanya Andrea West.
All right. How are things going with you?
Really good.
They're going good. All right. Tell me what's good. Tell me what's going good, Miss West.
Well, I had messed up and I had did a relapse and you put me on 30 meetings, 30 days. So I did that. I turned in all of my meetings. I'm still going to my meetings. I decided to still keep going whether I'm sanctioned or not. I just took a 12-panel drug test and I'm negative of all drugs. Finally, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, I'm proud of you too, ma'am.
Yep. And I met my counselor finally, and that went good. What else? And I've been going to Pop Off Keep Graham. Those meetings are good. I got one tomorrow. I'll be attending that. Yeah, I'm doing good.
Look at you. You are doing, I'm so proud of you. You did what I asked you to do. Do you notice anything different about yourself now that you are substance free?
A lot.
Is there just one thing you can share with the world? Because remember, we screen and live. We air and live.
I have a clear mind. I'm making better decisions, and my skin and my lips are so clear.
Well, I wasn't gonna say nothing because I'm just like, lady, you look like a whole different person. You have a whole glow going on, all cleared up.
And I gained 10 pounds.
And you gained 10 pounds. Do it, Miss West. Come on. Do it.
Yeah.
All right. And obviously you like what you see and you like this change.
Yes, I do.
All right. So you're gonna keep it up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I need you to keep it up. You deserve it. You owe that to yourself. All right. What do you need us to help you with? What are you struggling with?
Nothing. I'm doing really good. Y'all already helped a lot.
All right. Very good. Very good. And your attitude is different. I don't even know if you noticed it. You were very guarded about doing this program. Very much so. Yeah, you were.
The best thing for me though.
It is. It's working for you. I'm proud of you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Miss Taylor, what did you want to add? If anything, did she complete? She's completed the 30 days?
Yes, the 30
But it
days.
doesn't matter because she said she's gonna keep going. Did you hear that?
She would have been just shy of 2 days to complete the 30, but if she wants to continue and it's beneficial for her, I would recommend that she continue.
All right, do it. You don't need a court order. I want people to get accustomed to not needing a court order in order to make good decisions for themselves. If something is working for you, by all means, do it. Just do it. Just do it. Because that's how life is. If something is good for me, I don't need anybody to tell me what to do. I just do it because it works for me. It's beneficial for me. So I am extremely proud of you, Miss Wise. Extremely proud. All right. You have any questions for the team?
No, ma'am.
All right, Miss Taylor, what's the return to court date?
Ms. West will return to court on July 6, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Yes, Miss West can return on July 6th. Yes, ma'am. All right, Miss West, I need you to mute yourself. Hang with me until I finish. I have like 3 more people I need to do in phase 1, okay?
Can I run to the restroom real quick?
Yes, ma'am, but turn your camera off because we don't want to see nothing.
Okay. I'm listening though. I'm here.
All right. Very good. Very good. We've been seeing some stuff, y'all. Ooh, she almost gave me a flashback and traumatized. Almost went out on workers' comp. All right, let's keep going. All right, let's go to Miss Marilyn White. Come on, Miss Williams White. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. How are you?
I am well. How are you this morning?
Great.
You are great. Very good. Are things working well for you?
Yes, they are.
They are. Come on, tell me something good. I want to know something good.
Well, I am celebrating 1 year of no alcohol. Yesterday.
Yes, come on. That's a huge accomplishment.
No.
1 year.
Yep.
What's different about your life that now that 1 whole year, no alcohol, what's different?
Well, unlike the young lady that just spoke, I lost weight. I lost 20
now
pounds.
you know we about to hate on you, Miss Williams White, now, because you know in specialty court we all put on pounds. You know we just do. That's just what we do. We say we gonna be fat and sober, but now you over here talking about you the loss of weight. You lost weight.
And my skin is just glowing all the time, and my mood. I don't have mood swings anymore. I think clearer, make better decisions.
Yes, and you don't have mood swings.
No, my moods have calmed down. Yeah.
Wonderful. So you like this life you're living, right?
Yes, I do. Yes.
You do. All right, very good. And so what did you do to lose weight though? Or did you just naturally lose weight? That's
I don't
the
know.
impact it had on you.
Drinking I just lost weight. I don't understand. I don't know. I just
all right.
dropped me. So it's
all
like
right,
I have my old wardrobe back. You know, I have all my 10s and 8s. I can wear them now.
Look, she gonna put a number out there. Now you know you showing out today, Miss Williams White. Did y'all hear her put a number out? She started with 10 to 8. I thought she was gonna say 10 to 12. She just to put us all to shame. She said 10 to 8. All right, Miss Williams White, I'm gonna let you put your size out there and put me to shame. All right. Listen, I am glad that it's working well for you. It looks good on you. It obviously feels good to you. So I want to encourage you to keep going. Keep going. Don't quit. Keep going. Keep going. And then on your journey, if you can help somebody else, make sure you do that.
Right. Well, I have a testimony now, so yeah, I'll share it.
All right. Very good. Is there anything that you need us to help you with? Anything you're struggling with?
I met my therapist Saturday, and I'm gonna have 2 appointments with her coming up. No, everything's working very well.
Okay, wonderful. No questions for the team this morning?
No, ma'am.
All right. Miss Taylor, what do you want to add? We had a great staffing as far as Miss Williams White is concerned.
Nothing in addition, Your Honor.
All right, what would be her return to court date?
She can return on July 6, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Williams White can come back on July 6th at 8:35 a.m. All right, Miss Williams White, I'm gonna have you hang in there with us. We've got a couple of more people we need to take care of, and then I'm going to release you, okay?
Okay.
All right, good to see you today. Congratulations to you. Keep up the great work that you're doing, okay?
So much.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Callamy, are you ready, Mr. Callamy? Good morning, Mr. Calamy. Unmute for me.
Good morning.
Mr. Calamy?
Yes,
All right, good morning to you.
good morning.
I have the following for you. I have case number 200-454-0901. State your full name for me.
Bill Callum.
All right, Mr. Calamy, you are at Lake Ridge, is that correct?
Yes,
How are things going there?
fine.
They're going fine?
Yes,
All right, you following all the rules?
yes,
All right, I did hear about an incident that took place there. And so we want to make sure that going forward, you understand and they're going to work with you about establishing healthy boundaries, because you not only have to make sure that you're safe, but that everybody else that's there, that they're safe too, okay?
okay,
And we want to make sure you're establishing boundaries so that everyone can maintain safety, okay?
okay,
All right, how are the folks treating you at Lake Ridge?
good,
They're treating you good, you're eating well?
yes.
You're still meeting with your folks at team?
Not yet.
Not
talked to
yet.
him.
All right. I'm sorry?
I talked to him, one of them though.
All right, so Ms. Taylor, let's look at why he's just talking to them and see, make sure he's in his appropriate treatment at team. I know this isn't your case, but, okay. All right, very good. All right, Mr. Calamy, no issues to report?
No,
All right, very good. And so do you need us to help you with anything?
no.
No? All right, tell me something you've learned since you've been at Lake Ridge.
I ain't learned much yet.
Well, where you been? You've been at Lake Ridge for what? Have you been
A
there a week?
Yeah,
Okay, so you haven't learned anything yet?
no,
No, all right. Well, I'm gonna be counting on you to learn something, maybe by your next hearing, okay?
okay,
All right, Mr. Calamy, I want to applaud you on this morning for staying right there and getting the treatment and the attention that you need. Thank you.
thank you.
All right, you deserve it. You owe that to yourself. And so I'm glad you're there. Work your program, okay, Mr. Calamy?
Okay.
All right, very good. Ms. Taylor, is there anything additional that you'd like to add as to Mr. Calamy?
No, not today, Judge.
All right, what would be his return to court date?
June 29, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Very good. All right, very good. Mr. Calamy, you're gonna come back on Zoom to see me on June 29th at 8:35 a.m.
Okay,
All right. I don't see our attorneys on. And so for those phase ones who I have completed your case, Ms. Warfield, is there anything that you would like to say to, we're gonna finalize some stuff today, I promise you. And so I'm gonna just go and throw you in the fire today. Is there anything that you would like to say to encourage our phase one people whose cases I've completed so that I can release them?
With a few words, it is worth it. It may look like a long road now, but you have to realize you've already come from better. You've already done a lot just by entering this program. It is worth it. Stick it out. You're going to meet some amazing people, gain some amazing resources to the point where you're going to look back soon, not even a long, long time, but soon, and be happy that you did this. So it's worth it.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Those were some wonderful words. And just so you all know, you're going to be seeing more of Attorney Warfield. We are doing some restructuring with respect to our specialty court program. And so she's going to be brought in as one of our lead attorneys for our specialty court program for this particular court. And so you all will get to know her. You will see her. She's a good person. She's a good attorney. She has a good heart. You know, we can't just bring anybody in here to work with y'all. Y'all, you know, because y'all will give folks a run for their money. And so, but I have no doubt in my mind that Attorney Warfield is an excellent pick to come and work with you all. And so I just wanted to let you all know that you'll see some changes coming in the very near future, like next week. All right, very good. All right, if you have had your case heard on this morning, I want you to take good care of yourself. Be safe. It's supposed to be unseasonably hot on today. Stay hydrated. You know, folks get a little crazy when it gets hot. Folks start making bad decisions. Listen, don't be a part of that madness. Make good decisions, because unlike them, you have to come back and see me. All right. And so I want you all to have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care and be safe. Bye-bye, phase one. All right. I am now going to go to, by Miss Gregory. All right, I'm now going to go to Mr. Mott. Mr. Mott, I saved you for a reason. We had an opportunity. Are you with us, Mr. Mott? You woke? You there? Unmute for me. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, good morning. Let me place your case number on the record first. I have case number Z8058231. Mr. Mott, state your full name for me.
Derek Vincent Mott.
All right, very good. How are you feeling, Mr. Mott?
I'm better. I had surgery. I'm better.
I know you had surgery. You look like you're doing okay.
Yeah.
You taking good care of yourself?
Yes.
All right, I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. All right, Mr. Mott, we had an opportunity to staff your case on yesterday. And here's the recommendation that the team came up with. We are going to suspend you from the program for the next 30 days until after you complete your surgeries, you finish your regimen of medications, because you cannot take certain things while you're in this program. So we're going to suspend you for 30 days. But you're going to do a weekly check-in with Miss Taylor. That means you are going to be responsible for calling Miss Taylor. And you're going to also continue to check in with Mr. Keith. Is it Mr. Keith? Mr. Graham. I wrote, is Keith his first name?
Keith Graham.
Okay, yes. All right, I'm like, where did I get Keith from? All right, I just didn't write down that last name. And so you're going to continue to do that. The reason we are suspending you for 30 days, because what I don't want to happen, Mr. Mott, is that the majority of this program, you are out with illnesses and things of that nature. And so then we lose jurisdiction. I need you to work this program, and I need you to work every month of this program. So I need to stop the clock from tolling so that you can get well, get on track with your medication regimen, and then you are going to come back in the program. And again, you won't be able to take the narcos or the opiates or things of that nature. You won't be able to do that. And so we're going to do that for 30 days. Okay. I'm going to suspend you for 30 days. But Mr. Mott, I want you to really work at, if you can get your doctor to switch you to a non-narcotic during these 30 days as you deal with your pain, do that. Do that. You don't want to go through life dependent on those things. It's not good, and there's no happy ending. Okay?
Okay.
All right. What's your feedback on the recommendation from the team?
I think I'm ready, and I know what I got to do so I can get through this and get it over with. So I was telling Miss Taylor, I'm tired of being on stage one, so I know I'm going to have to get in here and do the work.
All right. So that's the recommendation. Every week, I need you to reach out to Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor, what day of the week would you like him to reach out to you on?
Thursday.
Thursday. I need you to do it on Thursdays, okay?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And then every week, you are to be connected to and talking with Mr. Keith Graham. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. And then I'm not going to see you again for 30 days. So, Miss Taylor, what would his return to court date be?
That will fall on July 13th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. So did you get that next court date, July 13th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and so Mr. Mott, I do want you to know that if you need us, don't hesitate to pick up the phone or dial into the courtroom. It doesn't have to just be on Thursdays. You're required to do Thursdays with Ms. Taylor, but if you need us, don't hesitate, okay?
I sure won't.
All right, I appreciate it. Take good care of yourself, Mr. Mott. I'm counting on you to do that,
Thank you.
okay?
Thank you.
All right, all right, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, very good. And so with that, I see that there are some 8 cases that are on. Hopefully they have gone to speak with an attorney. Has everyone spoken with an attorney that's on that are 8 cases? Mr. Amsha, thumbs up if you've spoken with an attorney.
Yeah, yes, I do.
Your Honor, that's the person we asked for an interpreter. We did speak with him, but we just asked for an interpreter, so.
All right, well, let me know when there's an interpreter. Thank you, Attorney Griffin. And then Mr. Potts, you are for Mr. Al Delimi. Are you ready on his case?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, we're ready.
All right, very good. And that one is in arraignment on the bench warrant. Let me do that very quickly. And then Ms. Taylor, I'm going to call the remainder of the docket because we have some dates we need to put on the record. Yes. All right, very good. I have for Mr. Al Delimi, case number SP 129-95231. Sir, I'm sorry, Mr. Potts, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Coleman Potts, P78607 on behalf of Mr. Al-Delimi. Mr. Al-Delimi, please state your name for the record, sir.
Yes, my name is Ahmed Al-Delimi.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for arraignment on a bench warrant. For the purposes of arraignment, we'll waive it from a reading stand, mute, enter not guilty plea. Ask that all warrants be recalled at this time. I did have the opportunity to speak with Prosecutor Rosenthal this morning. There were 2 matters. It was one matter on the docket, no insurance misdemeanor. There was a civil infraction, I guess, when the default. When the warrant was produced, Mr. Rosenthal did not have any objections to setting that default aside. The recommendation was for Mr. Al-Delimi to enter a responsible plea to impeding traffic with the no insurance matter to be dismissed.
All right. And so, counsel, I see that he entered into a default judgment and then I reinstated the original charge. And so again, you're indicating that he would plead responsible to the civil infraction. They're not amending it. Is that correct?
No, Your Honor. The conversation I have with Mr. Rosenthal that he would amend it to impeding traffic and that the no insurance matter would be dismissed. It was our understanding that the original charge was speeding 1 to 5, and because of that, he was willing to amend it to an impeding traffic and dismiss the no insurance matter.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. All right, sir, would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Potts, please proceed and establish your client's understanding of his constitutional rights as well as the factual basis. You may do so at this time.
Mr. Al-Delimi, you do understand that you have a right to a hearing on your civil infraction?
Yes.
And you're giving up that right to a hearing and entering a responsible plea to blockading traffic, which, as you understand, does not have any points nor abstract on your license.
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor. And we'll stipulate to the facts on the ticket to establish a factual basis.
All right. Thank you, counsel. I'm accepting your client's plea of responsible. I am amending that charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the statutory fine in the amount of $175. How quickly can your client get that paid?
Mr. Al-Delimi, what was that, sir?
I could pay it today, sir.
All right, very good. If your client gets it paid today, I'm going to just adjourn it for payment to June 16, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. And if your client gets it paid today, then he'll get his dismissal. If he doesn't, he needs to come back to court on tomorrow, okay?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm assuming it'll be in the system in a couple hours for him to pay online.
Yes, it should be, right, Ms. Drew, for him to be able to pay?
Because the civil infraction is closed, he paid it.
Uh-oh, he paid, Ms. Drew is saying that he's already paid the civil infraction. How much did he pay? He needs to pay $50 though, because he's being assessed 175.
Okay.
Wait, let me ask, can that be done, Ms. Drew, without an act of God? Yes, and then I want to reopen it to amend it to blockading traffic. Yes, so yes. So he only owes us $50, Mr. Attorney Potts. He only owes us $50, so we have to reopen it. It was closed. He paid $125. We'll reopen it. I'm amending that charge to blockading traffic. I'm gonna believe Mr. Al Delimi that he's gonna pay that $50 that he owes us today, and I'm going to dismiss the misdemeanor on today. And that way I don't have to bring him back, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Attorney Potts.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, sir. You are free to leave. All right.
Have it.
With that, where's Miss Taylor? Oh, there's Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor, I'm ready to call some cases that I need dates or to know what happened to folks. All right, thank you. Well, she couldn't talk to Mr. Curtis. Who? That's Miss Horton. Are you on my docket today?
I got confused, because I got something sent in the mail telling me that, I had to appear, and it was like I had to do a face-to-face thing, but I guess that was initial for like a phone call, and I came down here, so I didn't know. My sister's on here, I might as well just drop by and say hello.
Yes, let's check to see where she should be today. Should she be here today?
No, she's not. She's not on the docket for today, so it probably was a face-to-face. They still send those out. So.
Right, but did she get a future court? No, she is on today for a face-to-face at 10:35.
Oh, yeah.
So, Ms. Taylor, you may need to just speak with her, and then let's give her a return to court date. So hold tight for 1 second, okay, Ms. Horton? All right, and I'll give Ms. Taylor an opportunity to do that. All right. Ms. Taylor, let's do it. I am on the 8:35 a.m. Good morning. I didn't see you come in. All right, give me a second. All right, the 8:35 docket. I have Dwight Dunn, case number Z808-1481. Where's Mr. Dunn today?
No idea, Judge.
All right, I'm satisfied that I've given Mr. Dunn ample time to appear. He is on my docket today, so he knew that he needed to come. Ms. Taylor, I will need you to prepare a warrant for Mr. Dunn.
Okay.
All right. And then I have for Santee Gardner, I have case number SP 127-74931. Ms. Gardner is still at the Wayne County Jail. She is scheduled to see me on July 6th. 2022 at 8:35 a.m. I have for Sean Cook, U602-26321. Where's Mr. Cook?
Lakeridge.
Okay, he's not getting on today?
That'll need a sidebar. We may have to just adjourn him for tomorrow. I don't want him to have a warrant, but there's issues with Lakeridge as to him getting on.
Oh, okay, so certainly we're not gonna put that off on him. All right, very good. So then, Ms. Drew, what I will do is that I will adjourn Mr. Cook, and his case will be on June 16th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. And Mr. Ficus, you'll be with us, and so that'll suffice. I won't need another attorney to appear.
Yes,
All right, very good. All right. I'm going down to Angela Moses, 104-710-141, 105-746-441, case number 114-52015, counts 1 and 2. And Ms. Moses, was supposed to appear today, right?
No, ma'am, she
No?
will be adjourned till July 13th.
Oh, I see it now. Yes, ma'am. All right, so Ms. Moses is going to be adjourned to
July 13th.
July. Like, wait a minute, July. Yes, July 13th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. I believe we are waiting an assessment for Ms. Moses as well. Is that correct?
She had hold.
Oh, that's right. She has a remand, a hold from another court. Got it. Thank you. Write that down. All right, very good. And then I'm going to go to Marcus Reed. I have case number U508-56319. And then for Mr. Reed, he was released from the jail and he has not appeared on today. And he knew that he had a case that he had to appear before this court on today. And so a warrant will be issued for Mr. Reed. And of course, he will be remanded to this court. He has a narcotic and drug violation. And so, Ms. Jasmine, if you could prepare that warrant for me. We have two people going in warrant status today. All right, if you could prepare both of those warrants for me,
Yes.
I will sign. Thank you so much. And then make sure they get to the prosecuting attorney.
Okay.
All right. I have for Demetrius Wilson, case number U557-92420. Where's Miss Wilson on today?
Also in jail waiting on his house eval.
Oh, that's
So that
Mr.
was
Wilson.
adjourned, yes, to July 6th.
All right, very good. Yes, thank you. So that one is adjourned to July 6th, 2022, and that will be at 8:35 a.m. I have for Asia Whitley, is she coming on at noon?
Yes.
All right, very good. I have for Jason Arnold, case number 220-0446. Where's Mr. Arnold?
No idea, Judge.
All right, Mr. Arnold, let me just check my file. Yes, he was aware that he had to be here. He was told during his last court visit on June 1st that he was to appear before this court on June 15th at 8:35 a.m. He has failed to appear. Therefore, a warrant will issue for Mr. Arnold, and it looks like he is a transfer case. And so I need the transferring county to know that he is in warrant status. He has failed to appear to court. So we need to make that notification. All right, very good. And then I have I did not read Miss Williams White's case into the record. It looks like it. I know I've done her already. Case number 211-5839 FD. That was for Marilyn Williams White, and she's already had her review. I believe she's coming back on July 6th. Is that correct?
Yes.
At 8:35 a.m. Ms. Taylor, I'm gonna have you go over to 10:35. We had some face-to-faces that were scheduled for today. I'd like to call those at this time. I have for Dominic Dotson, 200-450-9902. Yes.
Return of court date would be June 22nd, 2022.
All right, at 8:35 a.m. Thank you. And then I have for Demetrius Green, case number 200-459-2101.
Also June 22nd.
All right, very good, at 8:35. Wonderful. For Catrice Horton, case number 210-444-2701.
June 29th, 2022 at 8:35.
All right, very good. And Ms. Horton is in the courtroom. And so, Ms. Taylor, I want to make sure that for the face-to-faces that we have that are assigned to Mr. Curtis, that you reach out to them and give them their return to court date.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So Ms. Horton, I'm not gonna keep you. You're gonna hear from Miss Taylor. I'm not gonna keep you because Miss Taylor has her hands full today. And so you will hear from her, okay? Yes, ma'am. What's your question? No, ma'am, you can zoom in. As long as you zoom in on time, you in great shape. Miss Taylor, are you asking her to stay for 1
I'm just
second?
about to pass her a card. so
Okay, and then you are free to leave, okay?
Okay, thank you. Nice to see you.
Yes, yes, ma'am, in person. Good to see you. All right. Okay, take care. All right, I have for Martin Mallet, case number 210-612-7601.
Mr. Mallet will also return on June 22nd.
All right, and that'll be at 8:35, Ms. Drew. And then lastly, I have Joel Neely, 210-443-7201.
That will be on June 29th.
All right, very good, at 8:35. Thank you, Ms. Taylor. I know that you still have 2 people sitting in the courtroom, and I will get to them.
And Your Honor, just so you know, I have 2 people in a breakout room and we are ready to go. Those are the 10 o'clock matters, I think.
Okay, wonderful. Give me 1 second, Mr. Fikens. I'm gonna shift gears. Mr. Griffin, you brought me in some things. Give me 1 second.
One quick question.
Yes, sir. So this is for his interlock? All right, Mr. Gilkey. Yes, sir.
Ernest Wilson and Sharice Lavelle for tomorrow. Can I switch them to the 24 for our mentoring thing? They 2 phase up people. Mr. Morgan wants to phase up people.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I'll let Ms. Drew. Just they doing good. No problem.
But they need to have their person in staffing though.
Okay.
Their counselor, therapist, that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, we got right now, we got like 3 different providers coming. Both of them are out of treatment. And he wanted some phases up, he wanted some.
Right, but if they are out of treatment, there should be a continuum of care.
Okay.
And so you'll just need to speak on what they're doing.
Okay.
So I'm good with
Okay.
that. Sounds wonderful.
Okay.
You have Mario Rice. I'm just.
That's Miss
It's old.
Yeah, that's Miss Rob. She just
Okay.
hasn't had a sitting down.
She'll have to put a date for me.
Okay.
Cause there's no date for the attorney. I don't wanna go by.
Okay.
His date could be wrong. All right, very
Yeah,
good.
because we finalizing the docket today, and he said we're gonna do a trial run tomorrow and stuff.
Okay. Y'all just be thinking I ain't got no work. All right, Mr. Griffin.
I'll send Ms. Drew the new court date.
All right, very good. And then when Ms. Drew, when you all give her a new court date, make sure she takes them off of the current court date. So we don't have a big mix up on the docket.
Okay, okay.
There we go. All right. 1 second, I need to review something very quickly for the jail.
Well, Judge, Ms. Rogers is heading down, so.
Miss who?
Miss Sydney to do. Miss Smith, Sydney Rogers.
Oh, yes, I'm like, who's this? Okay. All right, very good, very good. Let's see. All right, Ms. Drew. Good morning, Miss Rogers.
Morning, Judge.
I want you to know Miss Taylor called you Sydney. I'm like, who is Sydney? I don't know Sydney. I don't know Sydney.
You don't know anyone's first name.
I know, I'm horrible. It's military though, you know, in the military, we go by last names, and so, yeah. Give me 1 second. Get my bracelets. I usually wear bracelets, not bracelets. Now I know why. Over here, clickety clacking. All right, let's do it. Mr. Fikens, I'm gonna do your 2 traffic matters very quickly. And then attorneys, I have 2 people in the box that I will do, and then I'll be able to release you all. All right.
And Judge, may I ask that my breakout room be closed down so those people can come back to the courtroom?
All right, very good. Let's close it down and have those individuals come back. Ms. Rogers, indulge me just for a moment, and then I'll do the people in the box.
Okay.
All right, very good. All right. All right, Mr. Fikens, is there anyone on the screen now? The young man that's on now, can you do his case, Muhammad Amsha?
I did not speak to him. I think Mr. Griffin did.
All right,
That is correct, Your Honor. Attorney Griffin and myself spoke with Mr. Amsha.
okay, where's Attorney Griffin? Did he leave us?
He just
No,
had to
he's
step
not
away
here.
for like 2
Yeah.
minutes. So
Okay, that's okay.
But-
We'll keep going.
Yeah, but if I may, Your Honor, I'm not sure if he notified you, but we need an interpreter for Mr. Amsha.
There's an interpreter.
Yes, I believe that's what the
Okay.
interpreter is on. Okay, do you all need to go back in the breakout room with him with the interpreter?
If we may momentarily, yeah, if we may.
All right, so, and good morning to you, Ms. Asmar. Thank you for joining us. Let's send Mr. Amsha, the interpreter, and Attorney Griffin and Barrow to a breakout room. So Mr. Fikes, that doesn't leave anyone else in the courtroom. I'd like to get the specialty court wrapped up.
If my 2 Mr. Adams would turn on their camera, Your Honor, but I don't know if. I don't
Okay,
know
well,
why
they don't have their cameras on. I don't know what to tell them.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I don't know how I'm doing. Okay, how you doing, Mr. Adams?
I'm good this morning.
All right, let's do it, Mr. Fikes.
Thank you, Judge.
I need the file for Jalen Adams. I have case number SP 122-71511. Mr. Adams, state your full name for me, please.
Jalen Adams.
All right, thank you. Did Mr. Adams have some other outstanding cases, Mr. Fikens?
I looked it up, Judge. He didn't have any other outstanding matters.
All right, let's do it. What do you have from Mr. Adams?
Judge, because
Or
he
just in our
showed,
way, if I don't have a file.
because he
Mr.
showed,
Adams, I can't read nothing off your phone. Don't,
I'm sorry.
I think I'm Superwoman. I'm gonna get me a cape and wear it here. I'm gonna just get me a cape. It's gonna be red too.
I'm
Look at
so
me, still
sorry.
trying to get me to see it. Sir, I have 50 plus eyes. I'm not gonna be able to see that. But I appreciate you trying. I like when y'all think I'm young and invincible and strong and all of that stuff. Yep, I like that. All right, that's gonna work out well for you today, Mr. Adams. All right, come on, Mr. Fikes. What do you have?
well, Judge, I have a client who, even though the case is going to be dismissed, he still wants to prove his case in front of me. So we give him credit for that, Judge. There is a recommendation to dismiss because he showed compliance, because that paperwork, he wasn't shaking around too much. We could see it. So there's a recommendation for a dismissal, Your Honor. We join in the recommendation to stipulate the probable cause.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Adams. Your matter is dismissed. You don't have any other outstanding things here at 36th District Court, so keep it that way, okay?
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you do the same. Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right, bye-bye. I don't see your other Mr. Adams, and
Daniel
so
Adams?
I don't see him. So I'm gonna shift gears. I'm going back to my specialty court docket. Let's do it. Who are we starting with first, Miss Taylor?
We can start with Ms. Smith.
Miss Smith. I'm on the record. My phone rang out loud. I had to turn my ringer off, so I'll call you back. You okay? All right, all right. Love you. Bye. Sweet, sweet baby. All right, let's do it. I have for Antonia Smith, case number Z8073141. Ms. Smith, state your full name. All right, Ms. Smith, good morning to you. Good morning. Ms. Smith, you know why you're here today? Okay. I'm gonna hear from your case manager first. Make sure you speak in that microphone, and then I'll hear from everybody else. Let's do it.
Okay, Ms. Smith is in court today because she has been testing positive for alcohol for the last 3.5 weeks. The last screens that I received, she tested positive on June 9th, May 31st, and May 27th of 2022. Those screens were sent out for confirmation, and the screens from May 27th, 2022 and May 31st, 2022 were confirmed positives for alcohol.
All right. Now, Ms. Smith, you have denied alcohol use this entire time. Let me tell you what's not gonna test. This is why I love the confirmation process. I'm getting excited. Because the confirmation process, when you all come in before me and tell me it's hand sanitizer, it's lotion, you know, it's my perfume and all of that stuff, confirmation is gonna tell me yay or nay. It's gonna tell me environmental or drinking alcohol. Today, ma'am, your 2 confirmations came back and confirmed that it's alcohol. I sat you here twice. I think she's been back to court because you have been consistently testing positive. And I said to you, listen, I don't know what you're doing, but what you're not going to do in this program is continue to test positive. We're not going to do it. We're not going to just say, oh, I'm testing positive and it's environmental, because we know that there are other things, and we've had other cases where people have tested positive, confirmations came back, not alcohol. Then we found out they were using some other things to get high or to get to you know, stimulate themselves, which they cannot do in this program. I told you that. I told you, I gave you an opportunity, Ms. Smith, to tell me what was going on. I told you that if those confirmations came back positive, that you were going to go to the jail. I indicated that to the team on yesterday, that if any confirmations came back positive, because I've given her at least 2 occasions to tell me what's going on so I can help her. I went even further on yesterday, even though I didn't want to, and I indicated to Ms. Taylor, depends on what you say when you come in here this morning, that I would still consider not sending you for as long as I thought I was going to send you, as long as I want to send you. And I would consider a different sanction if you allow me to help you. But we're not going to keep doing this right here. We're just not. You're not going to keep testing positive in this program. You're not. And it's not the positive, because let me rephrase that. It's not the positive that concerns me, because we are more than able to address the positive screens. You tell us what's going on. We have resources available to help you, and that's what we're here for. We don't expect perfection. We do expect progress. However, this is what I won't tolerate. Positive screens, and then you coming in here not being truthful with me. That's what I won't tolerate. I will not tolerate that. I will not even one more day. I will not tolerate it. Because if you tell me what's going on, I can help you. It's that simple. That's what we're here for. And if we can't help you, shame on us. We have to challenge ourselves. But when you're going to stand in front of me and look me in my face and not be truthful, I have some help for you on that one. Right across the street. All right. Who wants to address the court first? Who went in the breakout room?
We went into the breakout room with her, Your Honor. I guess we asked the case manager to say what the case manager would like to say first, and then we would move
He's
forward.
already done that, Mr. Griffin.
Okay, good. So
I believe talking about by way of recommendation. I'm sorry, by way of recommendation.
Right. Anything that the case manager wanted to say, we want to hear it first and then address the court.
Oh. Well, the case manager has already put the facts that brought us to this point on the record. I did not, in her staffing, she reminded me, Judge, you said last time that if Ms. Smith had any confirmations, because she has consistently tested positive for 3.5 weeks, she has consistently denied use, and you indicated, Judge, that if any of the confirmations came back positive for alcohol, that you were sending her to the Wayne County Jail. I don't know that you have a different recommendation. And she's shaking her head, no, she does not. So
Okay.
Who wants to go next?
Then we would go next, Your Honor. Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of Ms. Smith, P 77169. Your Honor, I was able to talk with her along with co-counsel. And one thing I will say is that Ms. Smith is not stating and will not state on the record that she has not been drinking. She is going to express to the court that she has been drinking. And she has fallen very short of what the program has asked of her and what she has been asking of herself. She did indicate to me that she has been going through severe bouts of depression. And also, not only that, Your Honor, we talked about how she needs to also be just reach out. It's not just, because persons that are in this program, all of them go through things. But the issue, and I was telling Ms. Smith, is that she has tried to continually put more on her plate than necessary in terms of thinking that she can handle it all on herself. And she did, and I asked her, why didn't you just express that you have been drinking to the court when the court asked the other times? And she indicates to me that she believed that some of the positive tests were due to some of the other things that she was doing in terms of the consistently washing her hands and things of that nature. But she did acknowledge that she had been drinking. She did acknowledge that the not expressing the drinking came from her feeling depressed and believing that she may get in trouble, but not only that, feeling that she may have not just the feeling that she would get in trouble, but the judgment of, I didn't ask her specifically who would be judging her, but she did indicate that. So I don't know if she felt that, being truthful may make the court look at her differently or make the attorneys look at her differently or things of that nature, but she did bring that up. The other thing, Your Honor, she did indicate to me that there has been some recent trauma that she's been dealing with, because I asked her, has she been talking to her therapist? Has she been reaching out to the team members, to everyone? And she did indicate that one thing recently that has happened was that she had one of the children's father had been released from custody. He had been serving over 10 years. And the children were excited to have their father back in their life. And they were going through that process. And then very recently, he's now back in custody. And that information, along with just overall what she's been dealing with in this program in terms of, securing housing at one point, dealing with children that had been involved in major accidents and, dealing with transportation issues of that nature. So, but she is here today to express that she is asking for, possible reassessment. She does have a drinking problem. She's acknowledging she has a drinking problem. She's also going to acknowledge that she has not been as forthcoming with the information to the court, to her therapist, to her team members about her difficulties with alcohol and depression. So again, Your Honor, we would ask the court to reconsider the jail time, because at this point, I believe that Ms. Smith has had a breakthrough in terms of communication. And so we ask the court to, again, give her a reassessment, put her on, a different program, a more stringent program, but have her reassessed and not given jail time, because she is asking for help with her addiction. And that's all, Your Honor.
Thank you. And Mr. Griffin, this is what I'll say before I hear from the prosecutor and from Ms. Smith. All of that is wonderful. But Mr. Griffin, on at least 2 occasions, Ms. Smith has sat in this courtroom and I have said to her, be honest with me, I will help you. That's what I said to her. Be honest with me. Anything going on? Nope. I ask all the time in sessions, having any difficulties, anything you need us to help you with? Nope. I asked her twice. She's been in this courthouse, physically in the courthouse, because of her positive screens. Ms. Smith, tell me what's going on. She stood right here last time, cried all of those tears. When I said to her, Ms. Smith, just tell me what's going on. You can tell me off the record. You don't have to, the whole world does not have to know what's going on. I said that to her. So while I understand that Ms. Smith is having some difficulties, what I won't deal with is your lack of truthfulness. Because I said to her on more than one occasion, I'm not interested in punishing you. I'm not interested in issuing a sanction. I am interested in helping you. I have said that to her over and over again. So I appreciate it. I'm gonna hear from her. I'll take it into consideration. I'm just letting you know where I am and how I got here.
Yeah, sure.
Ms. Rogers.
Thank you. Good morning. Cindy Rogers for the people, P82072. I am happy that I ended up going last today, because after Attorney Griffin is gone, I am changing my recommendation, and I rarely usually change course. But after hearing that Ms. Smith is taking some responsibility, I know it is very delayed that she is being truthful, but is taking some responsibility and is saying that she did drink, that this was not just environmental factors, that she did consume alcohol. I'm happy to hear that she is being truthful with the court and is stating that. I'm sorry to hear about any difficulty she's having with her child's father. I'm sure that's very hard on the family. But luckily for her, she's in this program, which gives support. Ms. Taylor is always available. She works so hard. Mr. Griffin, all the attorneys are available. And of course, the judge, which has offered to talk to Ms. Smith privately, off the record, not on YouTube, whatever she feels comfortable with. I am still asking for jail time on this incident because she did test positive 3 times. Originally, I was going to ask her 5 days prior to her saying that she did drink, but now that she did admit responsibility, it was delayed, but she did admit it, I'm asking for 3 days, 1 day per positive screen. I'm happy that she was truthful with this court, and I think she can move on and do great things after this. This is definitely a bump in the road, but I definitely think she can come back from this, and I am asking for 3 days because of the positive screen.
All right, thank you. Ms. Smith, what do you want to say to me today?
I was being truthful when I came back in time, and I accept my consequences.
Yeah, it really shocks me that you weren't truthful. Because we've had some difficult conversations before. And you've been, at least what I surmised is you were honest, you were open about what was going on. And we have always tried to help you, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just really, even when I saw you last time, I'm just really, okay, why are you taking off your lashes in my courtroom? You know that's gonna mess with me.
Oh, because I was calm and they strict.
Okay, all right. Now, ma'am, I don't have no poker face, so now I gotta get myself together. Cause you just stood there and just ripped off your eyelashes. All right. Okay. So listen, Miss Smith.
Yes.
You know that we are here to help you. We are. Can't help you if you're not being honest with us. We've been in this rat race for almost a month of you drinking, where we could have helped you on the front end.
Sometimes I can't really, have low self-esteem when it comes to certain things. I'm just caught before about it.
But Miss Smith, so you would rather go to jail?
No.
For being dishonest, because you're not going to jail for drinking. For being dishonest. Listen, I know I wear the robe and it's gonna sound crazy for me to say I'm not here to judge you, but really in specialty court, I'm here to help you first. I'm here to help you. That is my #1 assignment. See you beyond whatever brought you here and to look at the underlying issues and work with you to resolve those issues, align you with resources to help you to navigate life after court. That's what I'm here for. But you tied my hands. You tied my hands. You have all of this stuff going on, and every time you come before me, nothing's wrong, everything's great, I'm good. And all along, you're not being truthful. Even if you didn't want to tell me on the record, I've said to you, tell Miss Taylor, ask me to step off the record, whatever you need me to do, go into a breakout room, whatever you need me to do, I'm in. You didn't even let me do that. So I'm following a hybrid of recommendations. I do believe that she has to be reassessed today, and she needs to be honest about what she's going through and how much drinking she has been doing. I need her to be reassessed, but she is gonna go to that Wayne County Jail today. It's gonna break my heart to do it. It's gonna break my heart. It is. It's gonna break my heart. But I have to. I have to. A whole month, just not being honest. I have to, Ms. Smith. I'm so sorry. I won't see you for the 5 days. I am gonna send you until Friday. What's Friday? 17th? So you're gonna go to the Wayne County Jail until June 17th, 2022. And they'll bring you back, it should say dress out, and physically bring to 36th District Court.
With all property.
With all property. Yes, with all property. And then I'll mark her file for the specialty court that she's in, Ms. Drew. Okay. Ms. Smith, I'm so upset with you. I am. I'm still gonna help you though. I shouldn't even say upset. I'm not upset. I just can't figure out why you wouldn't let us know what was going on. And I know it happens. But listen, going forward, when I ask those general questions, is there anything you need us to help you with? Even if you don't want to say it for the world to hear. Judge, yes. I don't want to say it here. We will make arrangements to make sure we can find out what the need is, what the difficulty is, and then align you with resources and help you. And I need your commitment that that's what you're going to do going forward. I can't hear you.
Yes, I admit to doing it.
All right, very good. All right, I'll see her back on the 17th. On the 17th. Miss, can you get her on the 800 number to get reassessed, or you wanted to do reassessment at the, she can't leave her things. Let's put her back in the box until we figure out the reassessment thing. I don't know if you can get her reassessed this morning. I don't know.
You know, the later is very tired.
Okay. So when she comes back, can we get her reassessed?
Yeah, if they bring her down first thing in the morning, we can get her on.
Or can you work with Sergeant Coho to see
I
if
was
he
gonna
can
say,
do it?
or, yeah, or I can do that.
Very good. Let's try that with Sergeant Coho.
Okay.
And then just let me know. All right, very good. Thank you to the parties. Let's go to Mahogany Mathis. Yes.
Now, I mean, as far as on the 1-800 or.
No, we're gonna wait. Either she's gonna do it when she comes back, or Ms. Taylor's gonna get with Sergeant Coho to see if she can be tested at the, assessed at the gym. So yes. Thank you, Ms. Taylor. Who's positive today? Thank you, ma'am. All right, give me just 1 second, please. I have the following matter for Mahogany Mathis. I have case numbers 200-579-1901 and case number 204-857-381. Ms. Mathis, state your full name, please.
Mahogany Mathis.
All right, Ms. Mathis, thank you for coming down to the court on this morning. Do you know why you're here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Mathis, your test results are positive again this morning.
I was drinking those old things, so.
But Ms. Mathis, you know you're not supposed to drink anything with alcohol in it.
I didn't know they had.
Yes, you
alcohol.
did know that O'Doul has alcohol in it because they don't even sell it in the regular part of the grocery store. And you are responsible for looking at the bottle. You know that O'Doul makes beer. So I'm not gonna go buy a drink from Miller. I'm not gonna, anything that say Miller beer, I'm not gonna buy that drink. I'm not gonna buy a drink from P. Diddy, because I know he makes Ciroc. And I don't want him to mix no Ciroc in my Kool-Aid. So ma'am, what you're not gonna tell me as a grown-up that you did not look to see what was in there. You're not gonna tell me that. And you can, but it's gonna cost you today. Let me, Miss Taylor. Why are you drinking something and you don't know what's in it, ma'am? You know that you cannot have alcohol. You know that you cannot have it. So you just looked at the front, it said non-alcoholic, so you just drank it. You didn't turn it on. Or maybe I'm the only anal person that does that, because I read what y'all trying to give me, because I'm not trying to go down for nothing. Go ahead.
The client just have to sign the urine, the form that we discussed about what to consume, and it has a section about non-alcoholic beer and wine.
And it says
So
you can't have it.
that is discussed even when you first come in. So even if you thought it was non-alcoholic beer, it's on the form that you signed, that you can't consume non-alcoholic beer or wine. Okay. I'm sorry to the court, and I apologize, maybe I overlooked that section.
That's gonna cost you today, ma'am, because we have some history that Ms. Taylor's about to put on the record. Ms. Taylor, you're first.
Okay, so Ms. Mathis is in person today as she submits to random screens two times a week at GM's. She tested positive for ETG or alcohol on May 30th, 2022, and that screen was sent out for confirmation, and it did come back that it was confirmed positive for alcohol. And she did complete a screening this morning at the court lab, and that also came back positive for ETG alcohol.
All right, who wants to address the court next? Who went in the breakout room?
Your Honor, I went into the breakout room with her, along with the co-counsels. Your Honor, it's my understanding that, I know Ms. Mathis just mentioned the O'Douls, but I believe it's from the information that she gave me, she was expressing that she was at a restaurant, and she asked, I don't have any information about the positive test for today. But when we went into the breakout room, we didn't have the results of the test, but she did indicate to me, I believe that either past few days or the weekend or something, there was time that she was at a restaurant, she ordered, she indicated, she said she asked for non-alcoholic drinks. She said she had one type of drink, and then she said she went and looked. She believed the O'Douls were also non-alcoholic, but then she recognized when she went to the grocery store that it did have, she said 2% alcohol. After she had already consumed it, she indicated to me that she went and received that information. Your Honor, there is a history. I did remind Ms. Mathis of that history. And I did express to her something similar in terms of no matter like what, just to drink things that she makes herself, just bring a water bottle places, like just don't even purchase any type of drink that, even if they express as non-alcoholic, that comes from the bar, anything of that nature. Your Honor, we would ask the court to still consider a time that doesn't include jail time for Ms. Mathis. We ask the court to consider either community service, a writing project, something that is more reflective. She did indicate to me that she is still battling with bouts of depression. She has indicated to me that I guess with the therapy, the resources that she's been given thus far, she says that they still haven't made a significant impact on how she currently feels. And in terms of how, so I'm not certain if she needs to be reassessed also, or if she just needs additional services such as additional time with her therapist. But I did want to bring that to the court's attention. But she acknowledges that the beverages that she consumed did have alcohol in them, but she indicated to me that she did not order, which she did not believe that she was ordering alcoholic beverages. So, but we just want to give the court that information. And if she wants to say something else on top of what I said, that's fine also, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you so much, counsel. I don't know, Ms. Rogers, in staffing, the recommendation was made. Well, first, let me hear from her, then I'll share the recommendation. Ms. Mathis, what are we doing? Because I have in my note as well that on May 31st, she had a diluted screen.
That came back confirmed negative. That's why.
Right, but still, because she's drinking non-alcoholic, I mean, we just don't know. All right, what you want to tell me, Ms. Mathis?
The diluted screen came back, it's diluted because I take white pills for high blood pressure. So
Okay.
that's why it was.
Ms. Mathis, what you want to tell me? You're testing positive. What do you want to tell me? You drank some non-alcoholic drink, which you knew you weren't supposed to drink. You may have forgotten, but you're not supposed to have it. You're not.
Okay. I understand. I don't know. I don't want to go to jail because I don't want to lose my job.
And I don't want you to lose your job because we're not interested in setting people up for failure. But listen, Ms. Mathis, I see you as you're teetering, and I have some concerns. I have some concerns. Every time we turn around, you're requesting to travel. We do all of this leg work, which don't ask for any more travel. Just don't put it, you're on probation. When you're on probation, you don't get to travel to work. Don't ask me to travel nowhere else. We do all of this leg work. Miss Jasmine does all kind of leg work. Then you say, oh, I'm not going. Oh, I didn't go. Oh, they canceled it. So the consensus of the team is that you don't need to travel. Your focus needs to be working your program to get to a better place. And so we looked at the fact that you're always requesting to travel, and now you're starting these positive screens. And so I hope that we caught this issue on the front end of it, and we can course correct without you having to go to jail. That's what I'm hoping, because I don't want you to lose everything. But here's the thing, you have to not want to lose everything. It won't be my fault. I don't just randomly close my eyes and pick a file to send somebody to jail. You send yourself to jail. I just sign the paperwork. That's all I do. So I hope that we have caught this early enough where you can get on track and say, hey, wait a minute, I need to get back in line and work my program. Take advantage of my service, the services that have been that are being provided to me, and work my program. All of this other stuff, wanting to go here, there, everywhere, I'm telling you now, no. Let's focus on one thing, because when you have 100 things in your view, something starts slipping, and it's always on our end.
I also wanted to say that.
I can't hear you.
I said I also wanted to say that I need some type of different medication or something. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell that.
All right, Miss Taylor.
Ms. Mathis has a evaluation already scheduled for next Tuesday.
The 21st, right? Yes.
So she'll be reassessed and reevaluated for all of that, including medication on next Tuesday.
Okay, can you hold out until next week, Tuesday?
I don't know. I just feel
every day and play with education. It's not helpful. Okay. It just don't easy, but it seems like I'm just going through too much and I got too much going on, so. I don't know. Okay, so thank you for answering my question truthfully. Ms. Taylor, what I would like to do is can we reach out to, she's with team, and see if they can get her in for an emergency reassessment?
We can contact crisis and they can start there, since it appears that she is in a mental health crisis right now. We can
Okay.
call the crisis line and see what they can offer her.
Okay, will you work with us to do it that way? Because, and I thank you for your honesty. If you can't wait till next week, Tuesday, I don't want you to. Today is Wednesday. It seems like Tuesday's around the corner to me, but that obviously doesn't feel that way to you. So we're gonna go off of your feelings, okay? And so let's call the crisis center and let's see if we can get her assessed on an emergency basis. We'll do that today. And then what I did indicate, the recommendations were for you, Ms. Mathis, was that going forward, your treatment would be in person at team. You're not going to be able to do the telephone, okay? We want you to get some in-person therapy going, okay? And then I'm going to increase your testing to 3 times weekly. It's not going to be that way forever, but it is going to be that way right now. Okay, 3 times weekly. And then we are going to, it was brought to my attention that you need some housing assistance. Ms. Taylor is going to look at giving you some resources. You have to follow up on them. Ms. Taylor won't do that. You have to do it, okay? All right. And then we're going to get you on the crisis line today. I'm adding to the recommendation that she be placed on the crisis line to get an emergency assessment if at all possible. Okay? All right. Miss Rogers, let me hear from you. That's the recommendation. I added the crisis line because of the information she just shared.
Okay, yes, thank you, Judge. Sydney Rogers for the people. Based on everything, I agree with the recommendation. I do have a few things to add. First, I'm pretty shocked, honestly, that we're here today, as Ms. Mathis has asked so much of this court and this program with the constant travel requests and constantly trying to adjust the program to fit her needs, mostly to accommodate her for traveling and all of her pleasure activities. She has no problem reaching out to Ms. Taylor in the court about traveling and fun things like that. But when she had any question about the non-alcoholic drinks, she never reached out to the court. And it sounds like Ms. Taylor could have very easily answered that because it was in the contract. And I might give her more of the benefit of the doubt on the non-alcoholic drinks if she didn't have 2 positives. She came to court today testing positive, and if it was from the weekend, she shouldn't be testing positive today on a Wednesday. And then she's also tested positive on May 31st. Having 2 positive screens, at that point, you should learn that the non-alcoholic drinks, if that's what it is, are not working. Because of that, I'm asking for 2 days in custody because there's 2 positive screens somewhat close in time, showing that, and also coming to court today, testing positive. The disrespect for this court and this program. If the 2 days in custody aren't granted today, I ask for it to be held in abeyance.
All right, any response?
Your Honor, just for clarification, I do want to let the court know that yes, there were non-alcoholic drinks, but she's admitting that she did consume alcohol. It was a low, I guess later on, low percentage alcohol, but I just want to make sure the court and everyone's aware that it's clear she did consume alcohol. Right. She's not saying that she did not consume alcohol.
And I understand that and the issue, but she's still saying that it was through a non-alcoholic beverage.
No, 2 different types. So one alcohol was non-alcoholic, and then the other alcohol, she found out later that it had alcohol in it. So it's my understanding it was 2 different types.
No, it is, but her understanding at the time that she consumed is that they, on both occasions, were non-alcoholic drinks. And what Ms. Rogers' point is, which is a good point, is that if you tested positive on May 30th, and you know that all you were drinking was non-alcoholic drinks, then why are you coming in here on June 15th, still testing positive for alcohol? Because you should have known, at least since May 30th, that, hey, this non-alcoholic stuff is not working. And I don't think she had disclosed to Ms. Taylor, May 30th, that she was drinking a non-alcoholic drink, because then Ms. Taylor would have been able to tell her Ms. Mathis, you're not supposed to drink non-alcoholic drinks. She didn't disclose that. We just hearing that today on June 15th, when she's coming in here testing positive. So that's a good point that she makes. So your response, counsel. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. Just to say that Ms. Mathis did indicate that she is battling through with the depression. The court did indicate that hopefully she can get reassessed and may have to go to the crisis center today. We would still ask the court to, and she did indicate to me, Ms. Mathis was telling me about she wants to keep her job and she is working. I'm not sure if she's working full time, but she's working at a different position than she started when she started with the program. I think this job has more benefits, is more stable than the job she has had before. So we, again, just ask the court to consider no jail time, have her reassessed. Maybe she has to go to the crisis center today. But if the court wants to give a sanction, we ask the court to give a sanction that would allow her to still keep her employment, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Anything else for the court's consideration?
Nothing further.
All right, very good. But for the fact I have concerns, I'm gonna have her go and do, Ms. Taylor, let's reach out to the crisis center and see what they can do for her today for an emergency assessment. Again, I am going to add that she must, going forward, she has to attend her evaluation. If we can't get it done today, she has, and I really need them to get it done today. If they say they can't, I need to speak with someone. Because when I have somebody telling me they're in crisis, I need that flexibility for them to be able to get assessed on an emergency basis. Going forward, she must do in-person therapy treatment. In addition, I am going to increase her testing to 3 times weekly. I am going to do that, a minimum of 3 times. It may be even more, but it will be a minimum of 3 times weekly. And then I am going to follow the recommendation of Ms. Rogers. I am going to hold 2 days of jail in abeyance. I am. So the next time you test positive, you're gonna go to jail for 2 days. So now you already know that, right? All right. So let's work hard. Let's work hard. And so that's what I'm going to do. But I want to know what they say as far as an assessment for crisis. Okay? All right. Let's try it again, Ms. Mathis. I do want to thank you for being honest about where you are today. But look, Ms. Mathis, you need to go back and read your paperwork. I'm not going to keep giving you a pass because you didn't know. Yeah. Miss Taylor, what would be her return to court date? That's my sanction for today.
Originally, it would be on July 6th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. But I can do a face-to-face with her on June 29th, 2022 at 10:35.
Let's do the face-to-face on June 29th at 10:35 a.m. Let's do that. And then we'll go from there. And I'm just thinking, I'll talk to you about it after the assessment. Okay. I want to see what comes back on that assessment.
Okay.
All right, very good. So you're gonna be with us for a while. Miss Taylor is going to work with you to get you through the crisis center for an emergency evaluation. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Rogers, for coming down. I appreciate you. I believe that ends. Well, now where Mr. Dunn been? Why Mr. Dunn coming on and I'm just seeing him at 11:09? Why Mr. Dunn? Where have you been, Mr. Dunn? Where has Mr. Dunn been? You're muted, Mr. Dunn. Unmute. Ooh, which what? Y'all scared me. What?
Hello? Good
One
morning.
second, Mr. Dunn. Good morning. Good morning. Put your face back on.
Okay.
Who picked who up? Desi Richardson. Call Miss Robbs. I need them to get him on today so that there's no question about where he's going. Call Miss Robbs and tell her Desi Richardson has been picked up. And there's Miss Robbs. Miss Robbs, good morning. Did you hear that?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, I did.
almost sound excited. Miss Robbs, and he's alive and well.
Wonderful. We were looking for
He's
him
at
for
the
a while.
We've been looking for him. Yes, we have for a while. And so Ms. Robs, what I'd like to do is get him on and get him arranged today, even if they have to wait until my 1:30 docket to get it done. I'd like to get him arranged and let's see where he is and what we can do to help him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay?
Yes,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
very good, very good. That's some good news. That's some good news. Good news. Yes, sir. You need to see me too? Yeah.
So today there's a training I want to be on the schedule. Do you want me to stay? Do you want?
What kind of training y'all have?
It's, I believe it's for the OWKIs for the marijuana cases, Your Honor. The
Okay.
OWIs. It starts at 1, and everybody else.
I mean, how did I get a docket if everybody else have a baseball afternoon free? And I'm gonna be the only one again. Last time I was the only one working during the baseball. Nobody have a docket but Judge Holmes.
I know this is.
What is going on?
Sounds like a
is
setup to
going
me,
on?
Judge. Sounds like a
It's a
setup to me.
setup. It's a setup. Last time I came on, I'm like, where's everybody? The officer's like, Judge, it's a baseball game. Everybody gone, but you.
Yes, but it's at your discretion, Your Honor. I don't mind. If you want me here, I'm here.
Where's my docket?
And that's what.
And I got a big docket at 1:30.
That's what I'm.
Y'all got me cussing and everything all over the screen.
I don't know.
Listen.
You want me to, Your Honor, I can stay.
Ms. Robs, can you ask them
Yes.
if you can get the offers to the attorneys that are gonna be serving? I should have 2 attorneys for the afternoon. And so, yes, let's get the offers to them. Let's get on early. Let's hope people get on early. And then that way you can leave, go to your training. And if we need you, you can be on call.
Absolutely, Your Honor. And it starts at 1. I'll officer for the arraignments and the hearings. I'm just worried about the show causes, but if he could, I will work with it, Your Honor. I'll talk to Shannon. I'm gonna call Shannon.
All right.
I would rather, given this is, my traffic docket, I'd rather be here for that, but training, I would.
Oh, I don't have my mask on. See, I'm cutting up and I
You guys
already
see,
have a
I
mask.
have mine.
I know. I know.
Attorney
All right.
Rosenthal, I would say for us, as long as we can, I guess, just reach you by at least email to confirm a recommendation or an offer, I think that would also be helpful. So even if you're not physically right there, if we can just reach out to.
Ms. Drew says she sent them. She just sent them.
Absolutely, Mr. Griffin and Attorney Feigens and everyone, if you guys need me, you know how to reach me. I'm gonna see though if I can stay, but I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. That's okay. Can you just lock me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Make sure nobody can gain access. All right. Very good. Okay. So this is what I need to do. For the attorneys that are on observing, Attorney Warfield, Attorney Barrow, thank you all. You have been phenomenal. Mr. Dunn is actually a promotion on today, so that's why I couldn't understand why he didn't get on early. Mr. Dunn is getting promoted on today, and so I'm sorry. No, not promoted. His screens are being reduced. He's already in phase 3 of a 3-phase program. Is that right?
Yes.
All right, very good. And so I know I had Mr. Dunn's file. Did I? Yeah, I ordered a warrant for Mr. Dunn. So let me recall him. And then after Mr. Dunn, I'm gonna release everybody. Attorney Warfield, Attorney Barrow, we do need to meet with you all. So someone expect a call from either Mr. Wade or his secretary so that we can meet with you all. It'll be briefly because we all have dockets and meetings and everybody else have a baseball game. Okay, all right. All right, very good. Here we go. Let's do Mr. Dunn very quickly. Mr. Dunn, I have for you case number Z8081481. State your full name for me, Mr. Dunn.
Dwight Anthony.
Oh, all right, you don't have a good connection today, but we're gonna try to roll with it, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Mr. Dunn, how are you doing with working your program, sir?
I'm doing just fine, Your Honor.
You are?
Huh?
I said you are. He said, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
You are?
Can I?
You doing well?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
All right, very good. Are you having any issues, any difficulties, anything
Yes,
that you need
ma'am.
us to help you with?
Yes, ma'am. Listen, I'm working down doing security at Channel 4. I'm doing security from 12 midnight to 8 a.m. This morning I had to drop. I had to go drop, and I'm on the bus. So I caught the Woodward bus. It took a long time for the 6-mile bus to drop me off the drop. And I caught you. I'm glad I made it to the house to catch you, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
All right, Mr. Dunn, you have a cell phone.
Yes, ma'am.
So when you have that stuff going on, did you reach out to Miss Taylor and let her know?
No, ma'am. I was making my way to drop before they closed.
All right, but while you was on that bus making your way, make a call, okay? So that way we don't put you in warrant status, all right?
Ma'am, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay, that's okay. I'm glad to see you though. I'm glad you made it in enough time to have your case called. And so I'm recalling the warrant for Mr. Dunn. He's not gonna go into warrant status today. All right, very good. All right, Mr. Dunn, during our staffing, there was a recommendation that was made to reduce your testing to 1 time per week. Are you ready to do that?
Yes, ma'am, I am. Thank you.
All right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I'm going to reduce your testing to 1 time per week. You have been in compliance. There were no issues to report. And so, but I am going to tell you next time you need to pick up that phone, okay?
Okay, I definitely will.
All right, because I understand being on the bus, you have no control over that, okay?
Okay. Yes,
All right,
ma'am.
wonderful. Miss Taylor, do you want to add anything as to Mr. Dunn?
Just a reminder that he did complete his community service last week also.
You did, Mr. Dunn. You completed your community service.
Yes, and I paid the 745 fee as well.
You did? All right, his fines and costs? He's paid in full? Do it, Mr. Dunn. All right, wonderful. I see you. All right, very good, very good. All right, anything else you want me to know, Mr. Dunn?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything else?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What do you want me to know?
I'm committed to being the best I can be. You know, to do the best and be the best I can be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you have been showing us that, Mr. Dunn. So thank you for your commitment. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. All right, Miss Taylor, what's next for Mr. Dunn?
He will return to court on July 13th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
Did you hear that, Mr. Dunn?
July 13th at 8:30 a.m.
Yes, sir. 8:35. And so if you're running late, just let someone know, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. All right. Take care, Mr. Dunn. I'm releasing you. Go ahead.
I have a solution. I'll just stay there at the job, and if if I don't have to drop, but I will be communicating a lot more better than I did today.
All right. I love it, Mr. Dunn. Thank you. Look at you. You came up, you solved your own problem. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, sir. All right. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Do well. Make sure you get to your testing and do what you're supposed to do, especially during that holiday, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Bless you. Thank you.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye, Mr. Dunn.
No. Bye-bye now.
All right. I need to go to the interpreters matter, but I am going to release Attorney Warfield and Attorney Barrow. Thank you all so much. I know I'm gonna get her done, but I'm gonna do the interpreter first. All right, and we'll be talking with you all today, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, thank you. All right, bye, Mr. Dunn. Now, Mr. Dunn won't
Bye-bye.
leave me. Bye, Mr. Dunn. All right, is Mr. Amsha ready?
He is, Your Honor. I
All
did
right.
just see Miss Whitley on there, on the
Yes, I'm
screen.
gonna do her after I do the interpreter. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Madam Interpreter, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties during today's proceedings, that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God?
I do.
Uh-oh. Okay, there's a delay. I heard you. All right, very good. Thank you. State your name as well as your qualifications.
Sarah Atmar, Michigan Courts, Qualified Arabic Interpreter, number 1761.
All right, thank you so much. I am ready on the following matters. I have case numbers, and I'm sorry, Madam Ms. Asmar, you're interpreting today from English to
Arabic.
All right, and from Arabic to English. I have the following case numbers: SP 123-0326, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Amsher, please place your full name on the record. You may interpret.
ننادي بالقضية المرقمة SP 1230326162. عرف نفسك لأغراض السجلات.
I'm Muhammad Amsha.
I am Muhammad Amsha.
All right, wonderful. Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Yes, Herman
حضرة
Griffin on
المحامي شلون تحب نتابع؟
Yes, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. It's my understanding that the defendant is requesting a pretrial. He is awaiting his valid documents. He's already been to the Secretary of State. It's my understanding he's just waiting on some documentation to come through the mail.
أنا اسمي المحامي هيرمان جريفن وأنا أمثل المدعي عليه. حسب فهمي من المتهم أنه يود تأجيل المرافعة إلى تاريخ آخر، يود تأجيل المحاكمة التمهيدية لغرض الحصول على المستندات المطلوبة.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and so, 1 second, please, Mr. Yes, okay, very good. And so, Mr. Griffin, I don't have an issue with setting this matter for pretrial, but I will tell you, your client has at least 3 civil infractions outstanding, and I will not entertain offers without a plan to pay those civil infractions. He owes us money.
سيد جريفن، أنا أريد أقول لك إنه موكلك عنده 3 مخالفات مدنية. مستعدة أنطي لكم اللي تريدوه، بس لازم يدفع تكاليف المخالفات المدنية اللي عليه.
All right.
All right.
So, understood, Your Honor. We would request this court respectfully to consider a 2-week to 3-week adjournment, whatever the court will allow.
نفهم هذا الشيء حضرة القاضي، ونطلب من المحكمة تأجيل لمدة 2 إلى 3 أسابيع.
All right, and that's exactly what I'll do. I will bring it back for pretrial, and pretrial will be on, let's do next week, June the 22nd. And that pretrial will be at, wait a minute.
Your Honor, that's next week. We would ask the court to consider at least 2 weeks.
Why 2 weeks? He's an arraignment on the bench warrant. Whatever he needs to do, he needs to get it done in 1 week. What's wrong?
Only, Your Honor, he's waiting on the documents to come in the mail. He's already taken his test, taken the road test, taken everything. He just wants the actual physical card so he can present it to the prosecutor.
حضرة الحاكمة، هذا التاريخ هو 1 أسبوع وما يكفي. قالت الحاكمة أنه هذا ما عنده شيء، ممكن يسوي كل حاجاته بأسبوع واحد. المحامي قال كلا، نحتاج وقت أكثر. هو سوى امتحان السياقة وسوى الاختبارات الأخرى المطلوبة، بس في انتظار وصول المستندات.
All right, and so your client is entering a plea of not guilty, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. He's standing mute to charges.
معنى هذا أنه موكلك راح يقر بعدم الذنب بهذه الاتهامات. نعم حضرة القاضي، فهو يلتمس الصمت.
All right, so I am going to enter a not guilty plea. I'll set the matters for pre-trial and I'll go to June 29th, 2022, and I'll put them on for 10:45 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
راح نقبل الطلب. راح أدخل إقرار بعدم الذنب بالنيابة عن موكلك. راح أسوي تاريخ جديد للمحاكمة التمهيدية وهو 29/6/2022 الساعة 10:45 صباحا.
All right.
All right.
Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, and thank you, Ms. Asmar, for serving.
You're welcome, Your Honor. نشوف الجميع في 29/6.
All right. Thank you.
All right, very good. Okay, I am ready. Are we ready to go to Ms. Whitley? Yes. All right, I have the following. Give me 1 second. All right, I have the following for Ms. Whitley. I have case number 211-30805. Ms. Whitley, state your full name.
Asia Whitley.
All right, how are you this morning, Ms. Whitley?
I'm okay, I'm good.
Okay, very good. Are you working today?
Yes, we're working today. We're doing some budgeting.
Okay, very good, very good. All right, have you had any issues with working your program, Ms. Whitley?
Not necessarily. I've been, like, other than me going to like a different therapist, I don't think that's an issue, but no.
All right, very good. Are things starting to settle down at least a little bit in your world?
No, I'm just learning how to handle it better.
Okay, that's good. You're learning how to handle things better. All right, very good. How are the babies doing?
They're doing good. I'm getting ready for their birthdays in August and, well, September, but mainly she wants a birthday party before school's out, but that's not gonna happen.
Okay.
They're doing it.
Uh-oh, we have a bad connection, Ms. Whitley.
Can you hear me?
I
Can
can
you hear me
now. I can now.
Okay.
Hey, you were saying that the girls were doing good and birthdays are coming up in August and September.
Yeah, I was just saying my oldest wants a birthday party before school is out so she can invite all her classmates, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, you have to just find like a general time to give a party. My grands, their birthdays are like February, December, January. And so kids are out of school. It's the dead of winter, all of that stuff. So you know what? I just had to pick a day when everybody's still in school and I gave a party for them. What's the party for? I don't know. Let's call it Granny's Harvest Party.
Right.
And so,
That's what I'm thinking
everybody
about
got,
too.
there you go. And then that way I have covered parties for the whole year. Everybody's birthday party was in October this past year. Everybody's, all the grands. And it was a big hit. It was a big hit.
I just mainly got everyone's number, mom's number from her classmates. I had most of them because of other birthday parties from her classmates, but I just got their number and I'm just trying to think of something to do during the summer. And I still have to meet up. I'm the treasurer for the PTO at her school. So we're still going to figure out a way to meet up, try to have some type of gathering for the kids, but she's trying to have it this week. I'm like, no, ma'am.
Yeah, oh, no, not this week, baby girl. All right. I want to hear from Miss Taylor. What's the update for Miss Whitley? Miss Whitley's on track?
Miss Whitley is currently on track. I have no issues to report.
All right, I love it. Look at you, Miss Whitley. You are on track with no issues to report. Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, she's frozen, but I can tell from her expression she is. All right. Very good. Very good. All right, Mr. Fikens, Mr. Griffin, anything as to Miss Whitley?
No, just happy that things are going well. Glad to see you're on the camera today, and also glad to hear that you still have your job. And like I said, things seem like they're settling down a little bit for you, which is good.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Fikens, you're on mute if you're talking to us.
I just wanted to say thank you, Judge. And Miss Whitley, we don't know each other well because I'm from a different specialty court, but your attitude is so good and your approach is so good, and how you learn to adapt to other outside pressures. That's great to hear, ma'am. So keep up the great work. We're proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. If no questions for the team, Miss Whitley, we're going to get your next court date.
Okay.
No questions. Let's do it.
Ms. Whitley's return to court date will be in 2 weeks on June 29th, 2022 at 12 p.m.
All right. Did you get that, Miss Whitley?
Yes, the 29th at 12.
June 29th at 12. And I'm glad you could get on earlier because sometimes we go past 12 and sometimes it just works out. So I'm glad you could get on early today. Okay.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad too. I'm like, but can I go to CVS? I just walked.
Oh, good. Very good. Very good. All right, Miss Whitley, do well. Take care. Get back to work, and I'll see you soon. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. All right. I'm going to call the remainder of my docket. I only have a few matters to call. That's 10 o'clock a.m. I have matters for Daniel Adams. Wasn't Daniel Adams on and then he disappeared, Mr. Fikens?
He was, Judge, and he was on for a few seconds. He was brought back to the courtroom. He was in the breakout room for a while, but he was brought back in the courtroom, and then we lost him, seemingly. So I don't know. The offer was to take a defensive driving course, which he wanted to do, and come back to show that so he could get an offer from the people. But we haven't seen or heard from him since. And that's been a while ago.
Well, he knew 10 o'clock was his time. So if he left, sounds like he got on before 10. And if he left and didn't come back, I'm calling him.
Yes,
I have case numbers SP 108-41481, SP 118-52311, SP 119-94641, SP 120776, 2 counts 1 and 3. All were scheduled for pre-trial. KPS will issue. The bond will be set at $25. Cash or surety as to each matter.
Yes, sure.
Okay. All right. Very good. And as you all see, we have a very robust 1:30, 1:45. Yeah. 1:30, 1:35, and 1:45 p.m. docket.
With Mr. Griffin here, I'm not worried
Oh,
about.
is Mr. Richardson, is he coming on this morning?
She said she
Thank
couldn't
you,
give me a
Attorney
specific time because they're doing felony arraignments right now.
Okay, then can they just bring him on for my afternoon? I'm not gonna sit here. Ask him if they'll bring him on for my afternoon. Ms. Ross, they're saying they're doing felony arraignments right now. And so they don't know what time they can get Mr. Desi Richardson on. So Ms. Drew is calling right now to see if we can just get him on for the afternoon.
He's been gone a while.
Just talk to Ms. Jackson. Denise.
This
She's calling
afternoon?
the DDC now, yeah.
Okay.
1:30.
All right, we'll bring him on at 1:30 and get him arraigned. All right, Ms. Rouse, I know,
Thank
I'm
you.
happy to see him. I'm happy to see him. All right, very good. All right, everybody, if nothing else, let's get on before, if you all could get on before 1:30, that would be great. And let's try to get it done, so I'm not stuck here in the Tigers traffic.
I'm with
I
you,
don't
Judge.
want to be. You said good luck?
No, I said I'm with you. I'm with you. We'll get on early. We'll finish it everything.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
thank you.
last time I didn't do well. I was down here in it. I don't even go to the baseball game and I was in it. It's mad. They didn't even tell you a Tiger's name. And I was mad. Mad, just mad. Wanted to just start blowing my horn, but I thought they would arrest me for disorderly conduct, so I didn't do that.
Might
And
be.
it wouldn't have been a good look.
Mr. Griffin,
Wouldn't
you
have
might
been a
be
good
able-
look. Yeah,
Would you say, Attorney Pike?
all right, everybody.
you can represent her if she gets picked up.
Always, 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 always.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Pike, because you sound like Mr. Reed now.
So
All right,
I'll say you
so-
all probably like 1:15.
Okay,
All
very
right,
good.
very good.
All right.
All right, thank you. Ms. Robs, you good?
Yes, Your Honor.